And hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Another episode of Timberborn coming at you. Thank you very much, District Spark. Appreciate it. Folks, if you haven't checked out District Spark, I mean, gosh, why? Please do. Gosh, they've done a lot of streaming. I don't want to pigeonhole them down to like one thing, but Mindustry, Minecraft, Core Keeper, a lot of good stuff. Always very chill. I might not be awake long enough to raid ya, Monsieur Spark. I might pass out. I've been running real low yesterday and today, but we'll see. We'll see, but still, yeah. Welcome aboard. 29 days of water. Perfect. That's exactly what we need to happen. It's all fine once you throw some robots at it. And speaking of throwing robots at a thing... Yo. Perfect. Uncle duties. Ah, fair enough. I keep forgetting to check your schedule. There's so many awesome folks I want to check and everything, and I keep forgetting to just... So simple, just check the dang schedule, my guy. Anyway, welcome everybody. We are playing on a map made by Kender Frog. It is pinned in the Twitch chat. This one is called Jinkies. It is very small. We're playing on hard difficulty. A lot of fun with this one. A lot of fun. We just finished this morning our subterranean industrial grid. So this is where we're doing... I decided on planks, gears, and paper. Robo beavers. Yeah. They are really adorable. Let's see if we can find some. This is them being made. Also, that drill is massive for any amount of precision work, but I'm not an engineer anyway, so let's see here. Anyone? I don't think we really... Yeah, I think everyone's actively working. Maybe over here? Yeah, so the beavers right here, they're hanging out because there's nothing really to do. This is our Builders Guild. I keep calling it something different. This is our hauler post. And the cool thing about the robot beavers, is they work 24/7. But they cut down trees with their face. Yeah. Oh, you know what I freaking forgot? Butts Deluxe. You know what we forgot? Punch cards. These robits are not biting as much as they could. They could be far more robitin? Whatever. Yeah, I suppose that's valid. They don't need such precision tools. Let's see if we can do some work here. I should be able to remove some of this. 2, 3. 2, 3. No, one under that. This is correct. 2, 3. 3. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, nope. Yes. Oof. Beavers can do a lot with their teeth, so if anyone's gonna master detail work, it's beavers. That's valid. Hecka valid. Super ultra hecka valid. Okay, so this is the floor I want. So now... Nope. That was wrong. No, that was right. Not that one. Okay. Perfect. Okay, and what I want are punch cards, which are under wood. 0.75 an hour to make 2 of them. That seems perfect. Oh, this is less so. Dang it. Well, could like this? How do I get power over there? I guess the same annoying way I've been doing power everywhere else? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm cool with a little lazy approach after we've done all this work. Boopy doop. Goopy scoop. And boopy doop. There it is, done deal. Nope. That guy. And then I'm just gonna be really lazy about this whole thing. Cool, done. Alright. Without any additives, the beaver bots do how much? 65 extra work speed and 30 extra movement speed. That's really not bad. When we give them the punch cards, we'll have condition 1, and that is just a massive boost. And I don't know if you can hear Nico losing his frickin' mind, so I do apologize if you hear some cat meowlins. He's mad because I got up and I didn't feed him. And if this is your first time here, he's on a bit of a medical regimen. There's not really a lot of feeding I can do. Yes, Nico, you want to come over here? You can say hi to peepers. Meow. He's so angry. I gave him a churro. Is that how they're pronounced? Churries? Churro? It's like a Go-Gurt, but with tuna flavor minced stuff. And it isn't the first time I gave it to him, but now every time I'm in the kitchen, I think it's cheery churro time, and it's not. It's you need an empty stomach to take these meds time. He'll eat catnip, but he does not care. It has no effect on him. He will eat it because it's exciting, but he doesn't care. Can anyone explain to me how customer support doesn't have time for a chat? I have time for a phone call. Yes, different department. The call center might be forwarded to some other place that is paid less or whatever. What I've seen before is folks will use the chat with us now for actual technical lookup or something, or some sort of technical thing. But the phone calls are just, yeah, as District said, call quotas, or that's forward to someone, they'll just put you through the rigmarole. Yeah. Things have not been going great for us as a species. Things just get weirder and weirder and weirder. Well, come here. Put you on the camera so folks can see you're alive. You want to do care? No? Don't care? Okay. Nico has dementia, or close to. So what I try to do is, whenever he's meowing, I want to make sure he knows where I'm at. Come on up here, ding dong. That's kind of how you come up. Here, I'll put you on the camera. Oh, okay. You were ready for this. I want to make sure he knows where I'm at and everything. Hey, we're here. Okay. Need you to move your rump. Yeah, I know. Hey. Hey. Over here. Over here. Okay. Okay. That's just that. Okay. No, that was fun. Yep. Okay. No more wires. See? No wires in my hand? Sweet brisket. No. Ugh. Okay. Well, it's fine. I love my cats. No question, no argument. But sweet, sassy Molassy. Yeah, too much US. Absolutely way too much US. Us, we could use more us in our lives. More community and camaraderie and such. But yeah, there's enough... I'll say this again. If anyone has a fast path for someone to move to a different country, I would like to have that conversation. And would be interested in such a thing. How about right here? That's probably good enough. That works for me. Yeah, I could make 2 more if I move to the left. I don't care. Okay, we're getting some extra robots. After a certain point, we're going to start limiting how how many actual peoples we have. We want to replace quite a bit of the economy with robo power. I'm gonna do this. If I had my life together, John, to happily offer you my spare room. Honestly, it wouldn't even be like a spare room thing. It'd be here's what happens. I find someone in let's just come up with a country just for theoretical sake. Let's say Canada, right? Sorry, I'm being silly. Hey, we have a fast path for you to get up here and be safe, and you got to go through all the tests, and you got to do all the citizenship stuff, and you got to do all that, but we can at least get you out of here guaranteed. I sell all my stuff, I buy an RV, cats are in the RV, it's a mobile fortress, and we're just on our way. That is the vibe. I don't need a spare room, I don't need anything, I need probably a way to figure out how to get like a P.O. box that could get mail delivered and stuff, and that's it. We're rolling with the Chrono Convoy. Like, I don't want to head over to permanent. Yeah, I'm done with the shenanigans. I'm done with the shenanigans. I mean, okay, if that's a conversation, district, are you single? Asking for a friend. Right. So it would be literally get an RV. Get up there. I don't want to be anyone's meal. Like, I don't want to rely on someone. I'll make my own way. I'll have my own job. I'll do my own money. I'll do all that. And that kind of a thing. So I'm not trying to be like, yeah, get on that free healthcare and get in on all that. That's cool, but that's not really the goal. Yeah. Anyway, I want to keep the chat not political, and I made it political. So, back to the real subject. District, are you single? Oh, good. So single. This has been a weird chat. But I do appreciate this chat. Nico, you can't eat the mouse. I know it's called a mouse. It is. It is. I'm not trying to say, like, politics aren't real. Like, I just want to make the stance clear. The stance isn't... I am blushing. Get out of here. The stance isn't politics aren't real. The thing is, like, we can get to that kind of conversation anywhere. And I like having, like, a reserved space that's not what it's about, right? So for the Discord, the Discord server, the gaming community, I very much want to keep it as, I don't want to use the term like PC, but I want to keep it as not embroiled in anger as everything else is. You know, the government apply for asylum somewhere once they start to haunt you. I mean, that's been kind of happening. La Beeves! La Beeves! What's our big project for now? Robots were the biggest thing. Robots are being made constantly by robots. Fuel. We're going to switch over... I don't think I need fuel to be running 24/7. Is a medium chance of injury. The main thing I wanted, though, was this. This is a job that has... Don't the robots make this game easy mode? They make it easier. They are strong because they work 24/7. They do require fuel. They do require additives. They do require a little bit of processing, but it does make it easier, yeah. Honestly, my stance is if we wanted to just beat the map, we could have beaten the map. So this is kind of gravy extra. But they are fun. Yeah, we're going to be replacing a lot of our personnel with robots. But yeah, something like this takes a lot of beavers out of the equation because the rate of injury isn't even high. It is like ultra mega railroad supreme critical. Like it's, if you come in here and look at this thing, you're injured. That's it. So robots, I don't think robots are at all susceptible to industry whatsoever. Resides, welcome. So what I'm doing right now is I'm limiting some of the housing. So that way we don't have as many bio beavers around. But yeah. Maybe I'm around the wrong spears, but I haven't found a place to talk about. There's a lot of Discord servers that have politics rooms and stuff. And it's not, again, I understand politics. I talk about politics with my close friends. We're very politically minded. But the thing is, there's always a couple of folks that take the conversations way too seriously. And you can't have a candid conversation, and it's annoying. That's maybe more the stance of it. It's etc., etc. But it still remains, I'd like to keep it as, again, not PC as possible, but we're here to game, right? We're all, the way I see life in general, like, we're all gamers having a good time, right? We might play games for different reasons, escapism, therapy, for the challenge, for relaxation. But no matter what happens, I think we can all come to the table and say, we're all gamers, right? That's kind of what I like to maintain as much as possible. There's been streams I've joined that, like, one person says one thing political and now it's this huge emotional tirade, and yeah, I get it. These are things that affect everyone's lives. It makes perfect sense to act that way. But if I can manage it, this is the one, this is the one place, like, I have an amount of control over. That's kind of the vibe. But yeah, I think that's it. And Nico skedaddled, so now he's going to be meowing at me in a minute. Let's see here. We should talk about the final monument. I don't know if I want to build it today. But you're not my dad. You can't tell what to do. Fair. Absolutely fair. It'd be weird if I was your dad if I'm doing offers of marriage, huh? Also just respectful, keep the vibe of the, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Okay. Now moving on. Hey, beavers, how about them? This has to go up here. I'm willing to sacrifice some farmland for another big belt of this space. Phone call's happening now. Chat was finally answered. Now he wants to call me. Kira, have you considered living in the wilds? I don't think you're going to win this one, friend. I really don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that right? 2, 4. That guy right there? I think it's that guy right there. Let's do one more double check because I'm not paying attention. Yep, cool. Awesome. Get that chippity chopped. How are we on sap? 50. Oh, right. We're not cold storing that stuff anymore. Right. Right. Okay. Dream of the off-grid life. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, honestly, wouldn't bother me terribly if that was the conversation piece. If it was like, move to anywhere, move to Mexico, let's say. It's like, all right, I can pack up my entire life in about a month. Sure. Why not? How far do we have to go up? Now, the cool thing about this whole thing is we don't actually have to go as far as you might think. Oh god, why is everyone so busy? He closed the chat now. Well, the reason why they're so busy isn't because they're busy, is they're trying to synthesize the idea that you're an inconvenience or the idea that you're just gonna give up anyway. Right? That's the idea. How did I miscount that? What the farts? Alright, you know what? I grabbed the wrong thing, it doesn't matter. The whole idea is like they're trying to make you feel like, oh, this is too much of a hassle. I can't close my account. Is this big enough? This isn't even big enough now, is it? Let's try that. Yeah, ledges on ledges, yeah. This is the messiest build I've ever done. But it'll work. We have infinite metal. Dang near, so I'm pretty happy about that. And this guy goes, yeah, there it is. Does that cover the residential district? It frickin' better. Yeah, 4 0 tiles. It dang should. Okay, so this goes there. That gets paused. We're not building that for a while. So So one platform with an overhang and then particular... Oh. I should have done it that way. Dang it. Yeah, but if, I know if I give up, they can't sell their stupid contract to me. Brother, sister, I get it. It's not great. It is nil pois. Oh, you know what? I just thought about something. This won't get built. Oh, it looks like it can. I'm amazed it's not complaining that it can't get built. Huh. It should be really complaining. Waiting for construction. Yeah, but my beavers can't reach up that high. We're gonna have to see how this works. I bet me money it's not going to. I'll bet me all the money it's not going to. Okay, how? Because they're placing dirt. Too far. Yeah, so this one won't work. Yeah, so I need to just get the dirt done. Can I? That's better, thanks. Okay. Now we go up 1, 2, 3, 4? 4. Alright. A little annoying, but this should be pretty straightforward. And I don't care about cost. Let's see what that does for us. I need to do... Oh, a little more to the left. Crap. Okay. Pull up. We'll get it. In a mo. We'll get it in a mo. There's that. There's that. There's that. That. And... that should cover it easily. Okay. Once we get this one piece done, we're fine. The whole thing, everything else is settled. Because then they'll be able to drop off the dirt, drop off everything else, and we'll be able to get it done. Perfect. Annoying, but perfect. Yeah, mate. Sorry, you can have all this back. Cool. Nine robits. Oh man, we got so many robits now. Yep, that's gonna be dope. That is so much metal ready to be had. And it's gonna work 24/7. So, ding, ding, ding. How many of that do we have? Oh gosh, we are swimming in resources. This is great. You switched over to mechanical, right? Yeah, okay, cool. That's 10. Rockin', rockin'. Now, how did that get built? Okay, sure. I don't think I care. Can this get priority, please? So metal's the big deal of why these things hurt to make. It's also a stupid amount of logs and planks, right? It's the whole enchilada. It's a whole enchilada. It's a lot of materials. So I like having 1,000, 2,000 materials on hand because I'm going to jump into one of these projects and be like, how come none of this is getting built? Oh, well, I don't have anything. That makes sense. Okay, so now this can all go away. No need for it. I mean, might as well just leave it. The Bloom! Hello, friend. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Getting enough rest, staying hydrated, defeating all of your enemies, accomplishing all your mandates. Yeah, all the stuff. There we go. I would like another Builders Guild. Somewhere? Oh, hold on. Can we maybe... Nope, I didn't think so. Alright, that's fine. You're fine? Good. I'll take fine. Fine is fine. Yeah, I need to do something better about the water here. I don't want to do a dropper, but I probably will have to. Yeah, probably. I'll figure it out when we get that far. We have how much spatter dock? 300. And a crap ton of fuel. 400 fuel. Awesome. Ad break in about 45 seconds, folks. You ever seen Dead Poets Society? That really rings a bell. It kind of feels like that's something from the early 2010s or something? It feels like it's... No. 1989. Holy crap. No. I guess not. Is that a recommend? Always happy to hear recommendations folks have. It's sweet. Okay, well, I've got that. I'll give that a check out sometime. Powerful film. Had to watch it in school. Oh, Captain, my captain is from that. Okay, fair enough. Well, thanks for the recommendation. And also, another recommendation is make sure y'all get hydrated. I want to get that out of the way so I can actually see what's being built. Now, here's a dumb question. The Agora has to be built on ground, right? And fire pits. Can I fit the final monument and some fire pit action up in here? Oh, I can easily. Yeah, okay. The well-being thing, and this only has room for 5. I was hoping we'd have a little more room than that. I could move the street down for a 3rd. Let's do that. I don't like it, but... Well, hold on. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be... Sure. You know what? Sure. What's the worst that's gonna go wrong, other than everything? Do that. There we go. This looks terrible. I like it, but this looks absolutely terrible. Okay, for decoration, you get that. That's all in use. That's all meditation things. Drought ended. Hot diggity dang. Get this going on. Oh, these are all set to robots. They're all set to the robots. Thanks. Okay. Need more robots. Yeah, we are swimming in metal. This is too good. I'm not calling them and just see what happens. I'll let future me handle the phone calls or not. Who knows? You're gonna be like, that Kira kid from the past, dude's a jerk. Or whatever, yeah. I have those days. I'm not feeling real well. I'll do dishes tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow. The dishes didn't get that. Oh, that John guy's an absolute jackwagon. Yeah. Womp womp. Alright. Bad water? We're fine on bad water. Everything's looking great. Past district is an absolute rapscallion. I would entrust him with any amount of financial responsibility whatsoever. I'll tell you that right now for nothing. Hi, I'm current JohnMegacycle. Past JohnMegacycle, absolute jackwagon. Vote for me, current JohnMegacycle. Don't know what we're talking about, but vote for me anyway. I have no idea. If anyone thought I was going to have an idea at this point. Yeah, well, if they want something, they could just as well call me. I'm not going to call and talk to a bot after waiting a half hour of terrible jingle. I don't even mind that the jingle's terrible. I mind the jingle is loud. It's so loud. It doesn't have to be loud. This is supposed to be a calming thing for me, the caller, not you, the person. Like, did somebody record little Jimmy's viola lesson and that's what I'm suffering through? Come on. You know what I could also do with? Silence. That would also be fine. But yeah, you gotta turn the volume down so you're not blasted by terribleness from the terrible era. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Oh, this can get paused. Okay. I don't see where the pause thing is, so I didn't know if it was actually paused. There was one, I think it was for doing a doctor's appointment. They have a very, very loud piano. It is insanely loud. I don't know why, but yeah, turn it all the way down so I can actually hear with my ear holes. And then it's just someone answers the phone. Hello, are you there? And I'm like, hold on. Okay, now the audio's there. How's it going? It looks like we've beaten back our water problems. In 3 days we'll be full. That'll be awesome. I've also trimmed out a couple of workers. We did disable a house. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of them are. They're going to hear me do my dissertation on why cheese is delicious. Actually, I'll just treat it as my therapy session. This should probably go the other way. It doesn't matter. And that's why, pretty sure my dad never loved me, and that's why I think the cheese is probably the thing that's gonna solve world peace. And that's what, just let your little heart out at it. I certainly would. Now, why did this drop so many points? Another mud pit, probably. Oh, I know why. I turned the work hours up to 20 to get us past that last water hump, and now no one has time to go to the bathroom no more. Yeah, that should jump right back up to 32. I wonder if you'd get an answer earlier or not if you put Invader Zim. Yeah, that makes sense, Kender. Yeah, just trash him. I don't know. Then I think that puts you in a real tight spot that they could just disconnect you. Like, just hang up the phone. Oh, they gotta go through the queue again. Sucks on them. Yeah, I think it'd be better off putting Invader Zim on it. On the phone, just in the background. You'll never get away with a Zim. What? Zim. What? Zim. What? Zim. You'll never get away with this. That's very kind of you. Just... Oh my god. So good. Have all that stuff, just watch it so often. Probably a lot of people would design, like their brain would develop proper motor skills and social etiquette. Nope. I have dumb crap one-liners from cartoons. That's it. Man, they should play... Yeah! Oh, I like that. Reverse engineer. Flip the script. Did you see that very respectable article in Times Money Times Monthly? I've heard this organization doesn't pay their employees very well. Well, I think, and I know this is a very controversial thought, that I believe that this is a very, very well done company. wonder how many people you might trigger to quit their job. Well then, I made a deal, now I feel bad for a long time about entering a contract. Why am I like this? Because you're a decent person? Maybe? Be my take. You strike me as a decent individual. That goes up, that goes up, that goes down. Now, let's see how this handles itself. This should just be done deal. Cool. That's literally all that happens. No surprise. Like maybe a little bit made it down. It wasn't fast enough. Nicer people, the more likely are to get a discount. Yeah. The thing that's really annoying is it's just such BS, though. They're going to be like, no, we don't let anyone get this discount. And it's like, yeah, you do. I know you do. And it's fine that you do. Let's just be honest about it. You give this discount to everyone you think might be leaving your company or whatever. I get it. You get it. We're all on the same page. Come on. Let it be a thing. Or you get taken advantage of, yeah. Well, I know the big boss man doesn't let us say this to just anybody. They're words. You can say them to just anybody. The right words in the right order might make you a jerk waffle, but you can just use these words anywhere, yeah. They're words. Gosh, when I was in college, that's how I kept getting my dial-up internet for free. AOL? I think it was AOL at the time. I had a different company or two. And then it was like cable modem with a major corporation that's still around. But it was, yeah, call and be like, yeah, I'm calling to cancel. Oh, what's the matter? You not enjoying your service? I'm like, no, I love my service. Hold on. Pause the script. You're not understanding me, friend. I love your service. I just can't afford it right now. Oh, well, we can give you 5 months for free. 5 months? 5 months, you say? Well, I reckon that might be all right. That might be pretty fine. Just, yeah, it's just. Won't somebody please think of the profit? Think of the stakeholders. Won't somebody please think of the? Oh, okay, now it can be placed. Got it. But what about the money? Yeah, I really wish treating another person with any amount of decency was just normalized. It boggles my mind when I still meet folks that go actively out of their way to be ding-dongs. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Whenever I meet someone like that, it's like, did you just not get enough hugs when you were growing up? You didn't? Do you want some hugs now? We can turn this around. I'll give you a hug. It's fine. They're free. They're like words. You can give them to just anybody. With consent, obviously. You want a hug? Alright, here's a hug. Boom. Done. Easy cake. Okay, so we are still building all the stuff. Out of all the maps I've played so far, this is definitely, I think, my favorite map. I think this is absolutely my favorite map. Would I ask other people to play this map? If you're of the mind that a small map would bring you joy, sure. But this one definitely was a lot of fun. That's one of the things I don't get. Make it more affordable, make it accessible, more goodwill, more customers, value business even better. Does it require work? Yes. It's also worth it. Yeah, it's just good PR. It's also less money you have to spend later to get the customers you've cheesed off to come back anyway. Like, it's just, yeah. It's just good marketing. It's good business. It's being a good and responsible person. We're all in the same boat together. Like, as much as people are like, oh, those are problems on the other side of the world, that doesn't affect me. Everything affects everyone. We're all in the same USS having a bit of trouble right now. And everything that happens has global effect. How do you do that? How do you fix it as a person? Just don't be a ding-dong. That's all that has to happen. Yeah. That's all that has to happen. Don't go out of your way to be a ding-dong. And it's alright. Okay, 2,000 gears. Nope. 2,000 treated planks. No, actually, almost. And 1,500 metal blocks. That's what I was building up all that metal for. We got 2 plants going absolutely banana ham. Which we're going to turn these into... Yep. Oh, wrong button. Ding, ding. Oh, you also... Ding, ding. Okay, cool. That's going to be a lot of metal. How many workers I got? Boom, boom, boom. Explosives? I could use myself a hefty bunch of explosives. Sure. We're gonna turn this into this. Let's say 4. That gets unpaused. Cool. This thing also holds like 1,000. Yeah, 1,200 bad water. Yeah, we weren't out of bad water. I just want to make sure we got ahead of the thing. Okay, 32 is the happiness level we were at before. Hot diggity daffodil. Hot diggity daffodil. Dunzo. And now this is gonna take 3.5 years to... Actually, you know what? Does this fit here? Yes. The new home of the Builders Guild. No? No. No. That distance is absolutely terrible. Nah, I'm good right now. With all the industry I just turned on, I'm pretty happy. Hey, Cobalt. Oh, golly gee, what can I show you since you've been here last? Oh, well, you're seeing it right now, friend. We popped a hole in the middle of this son of a gun. Put all of our planks, our gears, our paper, more storage. We also put another... this guy, hold on. This guy now links directly to down here, and you can quote me if anyone was here during the time. I'm like, finally, we got a zipline underground. Cobalt would be pleased. What else? Metal. Oh, spatter dock for robo fuel, which is gonna dry out anyway, because I'm not really paying attention to it apparently. Actually, hold on. Did it get infected? Why is this all... Oh, from this. Ah, dude. Butts, dude. All right, next drought. We're tearing this out. We're replacing it with levees. What else can I show you? Oh, this is a bad water drain, which is locked away forever. It kicks out and then pushes off the map. So that's easy done. Tree farm? Did you see the tree farm? The multi-tiered vertical tree farm? It gives us fat lumber for days. And the residential district, which I'm building the end monument now. Something like that. Okay, you are pleased. Excellent. The thing about that, many areas are quasi-monopolized, and if people want the thing you're selling, you don't have to care about right. Quality of product or quality of life does not directly translate to supply and demand. Right? You could argue that supply and demand oversees whatever. So you don't care how the customers are. If your thing breaks, they'll just buy another thing, right? Whenever I need a new appliance, I like to see the age of an appliance. I don't want a new appliance. You got a blender from 20 years ago? I'll buy it. Also, I forgot to say, Nedved Twitch is streaming Cult of the Lamb. Let's get them on the horn. Let's get them a hydrate. Oh, let's give everyone a hydrate. You get a hydrate. And I gotta go to Henry's stream and get Henry a hydrate. Forgot to get them a hydrate. Henry? You can't hear me, Henry. But here's a hydrate. Excellent. Sorry, one more thing. Nedved. You got the thirst for the bratwurst. Here is... hydrate. Boom. Boom. Okay, everyone's been hydrated. Freaking awesome. This is coming along nice. Look at the mechanical beaver going ham. He's just using his face. I try. Aw, District was such a sweetie. Aw. There's been some changes now. Like, I can only have, like, 2 tabs open. If I go to a 4th or a 3rd stream, they'll get it. Yeah, bots, Berber. We got our robots building. Robots. What'll happen is if I go to a 3rd or 4th stream, the ads won't fire. It'll say, while you were away, we saved your ads for you or some junk. And then I also can't react and give, like, the perks and the bonuses and the hydrates and stuff. I don't understand the business practice behind that, but... Alright. We're good on that. I put some robots in that. Yeah, I'll have to find a picture or whatever. Keep this tab open and active to not enjoy, but to view your ads. Keep this thing open. And then, like, I've lost my stream streak on a couple of folks. Let's see. I had a stream streak on Henry. I was at 17. I'm down to 2 now. So I lost. I don't really care. It's just observations, right? So I lost that. That stinks. Yeah, and it's the thing that I'm genuinely not trying to game the system. I just want to be able to pop and be like, hey, how's it going? Odds right. But I guess I get it. I guess I get it. It's exhausting. It is exhausting to care. I mean, everyone should care, right? It's just like, I'm not asking for an extra Scooby snack out of the thing, but gosh dang it, man. Just post racing with it. Yeah, no, that's fair. You're right. I'm with you. There was a company in East Germany a while ago. They made unbreakable drinking glasses, but after the reunification of the West, they got pushed off the market because other glass companies wanted to have continuous income from restocking broken glasses. The only thing that came out of the whole affair was Apple bought the patent, made their phone glass from the same stuff. Is that Corningware? Not Corningware. The Gorilla Glass? Is it that? I am going to move these up here. I think that'll be a nice addition. Did I put this to low? Put that to low. Robots. Robots. All the robots. Is it cool? I believe it, yeah. The only time I've ever, quote-unquote, been to one of those factories is by watching it on how it's made. I think the entire world would shift dramatically if we all as a species was like, how do we do this? Okay, but how do we do it so the most people genuinely benefit from this? Man, I get it. I'm a ding-dong, but I often think about that sort of stuff. Boop, boop. Do I need paper? I need 500 paper to beat the game. So, yes, I do. It also goes with, like, take that one more step in a direction. When mega corporations are like, you know, the reason for pollution is because regular consumers don't recycle. And then take that one more logical step further. It's like, are there things in place to provide that? The answer is usually no. Arissa Gaming, how are you today? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, Raiders. Heard my name, Ding Dong. What's up? No, you are the Bloom, His Royal Highness. You are not a Ding Dong. Let's make sure we get a shout. I can't. Someone send help. How do I spell shout? Arissa Gaming. Did I get this? Did I spell? I didn't spell shout out right. Come on. Did we do it? Hey, all right. How's it going? What was you playing? Fortnite. Ooh. How have you been enjoying Fortnite? It's one that I personally have not really gotten into. How do you like it? How do you enjoy it? I don't know if there's certain game modes now, or if it's just you're playing tag or whatever. Arissa. Oh God. Arissa. Oh god, there's an eye I missed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, you're right. I'm so sorry. Yep. Yep, that's on your old buddy JMegs. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. There. I think I got it. Hey, yes, okay, that seems better. Oxygen not included sounds right. Shout out. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes. There. How was oxygen not included? I have to wait several minutes before another shout out, but I did the other one wrong, and it's my channel. Let me do the shout outs. Ribble frabble brabble scrabble. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I've been able to check out your channel and check out your stream. How has Oxygen Not Included been treating you? Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. We had to rush getting a rust deoxidizer by cycle 4. Jeez. I was able to raid and check out Ericia's stream. I hope I pronounced that right now this time, finally. And it's very cool to watch. A lot of it way beyond me. But still really cool to watch someone who understands how to play Oxygen Not Included. But yeah, it's just some of the things like, I'm gonna go make some popcorn, I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna watch, and it's always a good time. Yeah, but welcome, thank you very much for the raid. For those just joining, again, a million apologies. I don't know how I messed that up that bad. My name is JohnMegacycle. I'm a variety streamer. I like to play a lot of games. What I'll do is I'll find a game that piques my interest, play it for about a month, then cycle on to something else. Management, automation, factory, RPG is kind of my jam. Factorio, Dyson Sphere program, Mindustry, Autonauts, Timberborn now. I just like playing a real variety of games. We have some very easy rules to play by here. Nothing below the belt. Treat everyone with kindness. And yeah, keep it clean, keep it tidy, keep the conversation, all that. Wait, I got the second part wrong. It wasn't other companies who pushed them off the market, but the East German government in their attempts to become more capitalistic in order to come closer to West Germany. I could see that too. We were just talking about Glasses, a company that made drinking glasses that never broke. And the kind of impact about that, making a product that lasts technically forever, versus how that works with a lot of companies now, that they want to make something for you to buy, for it to break, for you to buy another thing, right? That's kind of just to wrap up the folks that are coming into that conversation piece. Yeah. Everything that you see here on Twitch that I stream gets ended up on YouTube eventually. And what we're playing today is a map by Kenderfrog. It's in the pinned notes if you'd like to see it. This one is called Jinkies. And just, we got so many folks here. I'm going to load the game at the beginning. You can see, let's load it fresh. We'll load it fresh, you can kind of see what it's all about. It is an interesting map. If you've not played Timberborn before, think of, I guess, colony survival. No real automation. Like, it's not an automation game by nature. But there is a lot of things you can do to make the process a little less intense on the human. And, yeah. Basically, the idea is, just like a lot of other games, you want to build the final monument, pay for the quote-unquote rocket, and launch the rocket. So I'm going to pause the game here. This is Jinkies at the start. Now, for the 1.0, is there a map called Jeepers or Zoinks? I'm not sure. That's a good question. This is the 1.0. This is the experimental. There are timed bombs that can go off and alter how the map plays. So I'm going to resume the game. The water comes from there, and now it's going down here. Oh, there are maps like that? That's awesome. I haven't checked. There's also explosives here. Well, we didn't know if there were more maps like that, though. But yeah, the Scooby-Doo reference makes perfect sense, yeah. There's an explosive here, and there's an explosive here, and there's a lot of things that alter this map as you play it. Can do a Jeepers later. Sounds good. So, Timberborn, we've got to collect resources, collect water, collect food, collect wood to build up our colony so it can stave off the bad times, the droughts, and what is affectionately known as, in my channel, the kakapupu-pee-pee water, which is basically radiated toxic fluids that would destroy crops and everything. So this is how our map has evolved. I'm very happy with how it's worked. From bottom up, we've got some tree harvesting operations. We've got some dirt drills, some mines, and some... This is a bad water rig, so we can get bad water easily without hurting our peoples. Aside from that, we're working on building the final monument. And also some robots happening. And this is kind of what a really compact map can provide. This kind of a building challenge. So just to slice the map down a little bit, this is where we're storing and collecting our water. I'm going to go down just a little bit more. We added this session a new industrial zone down here. So really interesting. I've really enjoyed this game. When I first picked it up, I'll be honest, my first take on it was this game is a little too simplistic for me. Not that I'm like a pro of any sort, but like I need something with a little bit of danger. And we are playing a map like this on hard difficulty. There's some danger. There's plenty to do. So, if you're an avid Timberborn player, check out maps made by Kenderfrog. They are very good. Again, this one is named Jinkies. And if you haven't played Timberborn, but this kind of style or gameplay or anything interests you, check out Timberborn. I do have other maps that have been known to make peeps produce exclamations on purpose. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. What else can I say? I guess that's really... I think I got everyone caught up for this. Yeah. I will say one more thing about Timberborn, though. It is, by nature, a pretty darn relaxing game. You don't have to play it on hard to enjoy it. You can play it on normal, play it on easy, play it however you like, right? Games are supposed to be fun, and fun is subjective. What's fun to you? What's fun to me? Could be different. But yeah, this is a game I would recommend. I'd also even recommend this to folks that are new to the genre. If you've looked at like a Factorio thing and you're like, I like the idea of like building a base. I like the base building, the city planning. I kind of like that sort of an idea. But some of it is too much for me. If you've looked at Factorio and said like there's too much complexity, this is a game I'd recommend instead. If you looked at Dyson Sphere Program and said, I also like the building out and building out and building out, but it's too much. What's a good middle? This is a good middle. And on easy difficulty, this would be great for someone that's like, even if your kids look at it and like, hey, I wanna play what you play. How do I play what you play? Well, we're not gonna play Marathon Factorio. I'll tell you that right now for nothing. But a game like this, fun and challenging and everything, yeah, would recommend. So, that's the spiel. The whole total spiel. We have enough materials. I was thinking of expanding the power plant. Oh, the batteries are sad. Oh, they're both just dead. That's where they are. Okay. So, maybe... My kids play on easy. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. What do we think? I could get 2 more if I do this. Maybe? See what that looks like. Ugh. That's weird. Oh, I guess I kind of like it. I don't need all these extra slats. Ugh, that bites. Rough? Rough. Woof, woof. These wind turbines don't really care where they're built. Oh, you know what? I have a dumb idea. Can we get a couple down here, maybe? Let's give that a swing. Yeah, nuke it. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Not that 3 more is going to win us any awards, but I have 1,000 lumber right now. And we're looking pretty tight on power. Okay, so power comes back online. Yikes, we are not producing enough. And that's fine. How many more treated planks do I need? That can shut off. How much more explosives do I need? That can shut off. Okay, what do we look like now? Oh, much better. Holy crap, yeah. Getting a few extra of those going on is expensive. Oh, what? Why not? Oh, because the trees? Ah, barf. Alright, don't worry about it. Fun to think about. That makes sense. I thought the wind turbines were going to be bigger than the trees. I didn't think it was going to be an issue. We could do for funsies. Got a little time to kill. Who would have thought? 2, 3. Is 3 the right height to get all the way across? I wonder. Yes. 1, 2. Oh, nope. It is not. I don't need these labs for too much longer anyway. We have 27,000. There's a way to show the jobs and unlock them from this screen. I thought. Power, that's well-being, that's storage. Oh, here it is. I want to see if I can get rid of these research labs. I don't need them. No, because I'm about to blow up the observatories anyway. Finery, yep. Oh, nope, that's fine. Capper Shack. Wood Workshop. Okay, how much science do I have left? 18,000, awesome. Boop, boop. Clean that up real sweet. 1, 2, yep, go. 1, 2, 3. You ain't got no power now? You ain't got no power now. There you go, friend. Those things took 400 power, the both of them anyway. So now, how many tiles are we up? 4? 1, 2, 3. That smells like 4 to me. 2, 3. So if I was going to level this out completely, like that, right? And then that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna get sloppy. All right. So now what's this gonna be? 3, 4, 4. Yep, that's fine. Now the problem is this fine? Oh, it is. Okay. If I go up one more, that would give us all the room in the world, pretty much. Right? That's kind of the vibe. Yeah. So we'll go like this, and then like this. Yeah, something like that. Another little area for power. I need to go one more square in, because these need a separation of 2, right? I think so. If we do splat, yeah, separation of 2. Oh, so I'd have to go down one more yet. Urgh. Okay, you know what? Let's start with this. If I want to add another row, I'll add another row. But this would at least give me a bit more power. Now, this is the part I don't know how to do. This is going to be a real something something. How about 3? It looks like 3 to me. So 1, 2. Oh yeah, it's way off. Alright, you know what? Not feeling it. I'm trying to come up with some other stuff I can do while we're waiting for the monument to finish. Okay, at least get everything cleaned up, no problem. Biofuel looks good. Robots are still big. Yeah, we're full on fuel. Punch cards look good. How long do punch cards even last? I guess I never figured out if it's once you get a punch card, you're done. How that works. That's just something that decays over time. Okay. We could talk about a catalyst. I'm not really interested in building the catalyst. Yeah, this is going to take a hot minute to get built, so we got some time to chill. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and set that up. Good deal. Ooksy, thank you for the everything, and enjoy your lurk, my friend. We're still top of the charts on food. In a moment here, we'll get our water turned back on. Yeah. There are no other real projects I've been like, man, I guess we're gonna miss on some stuff. Time to play some SV. Sounds good, man. Hey, are you going live by chance? If you're going live, we'll do a shout out, make sure folks can find you. You are? Excellent. I'll keep an eye out. Bum ba bum. Okay, go around, give everyone a hydrate. There we go, there we go. As soon as the game starts up, fantastic. For those of you who might be curious, Uxie is playing a modded game of Stardew Valley. I would go more into depth, but I have not played Stardew Valley in ages. I think there's been like 3 major upgrades since I've played. Got to year about 5, 4 or 5, about year 4 or 5, something like that. And I was like happy with it. Like I played all the predecessors, Rune Factory, Harvest Moon, stuff like that. Yeah, 600 mods. Holy gosh. Good day, Lauren. Not having thought about it for months, yesterday while driving, I had an idea that might fix the coastline issues I had with Continental Planets. That was the Factorio mod. For folks that don't know, it is the Factorio mod. Oh yeah, this is going to take a while. So, do we have... what do we need? Way more gears. It's been a 10-year anniversary. Holy gosh. 10 years. That's insane. Yeah. Yep, that's crazy. Wow. Legit don't really know how to react to that. Too tired to react. That's still crazy though. Yeah. Yeah, dang, 10 years. I had a conversation that was kind of similar with someone. We were talking about Dune. Dune's kind of my jam. I like Dune. And we were talking about Dune movies, and I'm like, well, you've seen the 84, right? Which was a movie released in 1984. Dune movie. And I said, did you see the 84? And they're like, no, when was that released? I'm like, okay. I follow this conversation too well, maybe. You're not going to believe this. 1984. Good chat. That's great. I remember being anticipation for Stardew Valley, but I don't know when that exactly was. Dune 2 was an amazing piece of work from Westwood Studios. It was the most unforgiving RTS game ever created. I've beaten it, all 3 factions. I've beaten the unofficial expansion, which added the Fremen, the mercenaries, and Sardaukar as factions or whatever, which didn't change much to the game. It's still Atreides, Ordos, and Harkonnen. There's no control groups. There's no multi-select. There are keyboard macros, but not anything you might think of. Build refinery is not BR for build refinery. It's BY. Like it's just like when you think about it, it's like, oh, I can work with hotkeys. That'll save on mouse clicks. No, it won't. It sucks. The AI was hilarious. The enemy could build structures on top of your troops because in the call stack, when it says, can you build this structure here? Is there an enemy in the way is not checked until the structure's already built. So I've had siege tanks. I've had 3 siege tanks get destroyed by the enemy building a silo on top of them. I wish that was a joke. Just boof, gone. It's like, what the F? District might appreciate this one. Are you familiar with the Ordos Deviator by chance? Is that unit rings a bell, right? You said you played it? The original Warcraft, painful. So painful. Not even like hyperbole painful, but yeah, my wrists cannot play Dune 2 again. I beat it several times. I put a recording for YouTube. I'm done. It's proof I've beaten it on whatever mode. I'm done. That game was Bahrahoodle. Bahrahoodle in that order. So here's the fun thing about the Deviator. The Ordos Deviator is a missile launcher that fires not nerve gas. Why do they say it? Mental control gas? There's a chance you can control an enemy unit for an amount of time. Here's how you do that real fun. You take over an enemy unit, you move it as far away from the enemy base as possible, and then you tell it to attack an enemy structure. When the unit loses its allegiance of you, when it becomes Harkonnen or whatever again, the Harkonnens don't know that the unit has changed hands back. The Harkonnens look and be like, oh, the tank is red. That's our tank. But the tank has the last order that it was given it, which is go attack the enemy base. So it gives you a free shot. No one will touch that tank. There's a lot of little bits of code that are just really funny and weird. So yeah, when I originally played as Ordos, I was like, this Deviator sucks. It's so hit miss. Get like 6 of them, and you're set for the rest of the game. Oh no, the enemy's attacking. Oh no, what am I going to do with a ton of free units? Group them all up, tell them attack the enemy. Oh no, the enemy is Atreides again. Cool. Free damage. It's so dumb. Oh gosh, that game was so weird. But it was great. It had a mini-map. The music was absolute fire. Yeah, oh man. Can't say enough good and bad things about that game. That's my stance. I can't say enough good and bad things about it. Oh lordy. Okay, what are we short on? We could use more gear production even though I'm sitting on 400 and something. Now we're fine. How's our power? Did power come back? Gosh, not really. What do we have that's just guzzling power? Yeah, original Warcraft was also really, really good. But when Warcraft 2 came out, I'm like, oh my god. Units can move fast. You can select more than 9 units or whatever. Oh my god. It just, yeah. That paradigm shift. Like the same thing happened for StarCraft. StarCraft 1 was a really solid game, and then StarCraft 2 came out. I'm like, oh, we've been lying to ourselves this whole time what a good game was. Lads, it's all been a dream. It's all been a lie. Oh, man. Yeah, man, so many good memories with games, right? I'll say it before. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anytime someone says video games aren't art, I'm like, video games are absolutely 100% art. There's so much love and everything that goes into it, especially the old games. Oh, man. Too good. Too good. Too good. I don't need bots in there anymore. Could use 2 more bots in there. Original Command and Conquer. Oh, with the stupid videos, the FLVs. The FLVs. Oh man, those were so good. They were so bad, but they were so good with the green screen behind them. And General Shepard being absolutely exhausted. You picking this up? Good. We'll give you more deep background, but we're up against it. This is Kane. He's an absolute jackwagon. On top of being a terrorist, I generally hate his face. Alright, now go establish the beachhead. I think that's how the first mission went for Global Defense Initiative, right? That was about it? That sounds about right. Warcraft was the first LAN game I ever played, and I beat my older brother. I bet your older brother remembers vividly to this day how you cheated, because it's the only way that could have happened, probably, in their mind. I've gamed with people before. I have been one of those people before I got the matures. Before I got a big case of the matures. Gosh, yeah. Had anyone ever played dial-up Command and Conquer or dial-up Warcraft or whatever? Oh man, that was terrible. What did we used to play? 7200 baud? I could the first time I played it with a friend, we were 3 blocks away from each other. I could have gotten on my bicycle, rode to his place, and told him what my moves were before the moves came across. Oh, Frank Kalepi. I'm not going to try his last name. But yeah, the Command & Conquer soundtrack was absolutely dope. Act on Instinct, still one of my favorite jams. Let's go find that, in case folks just don't know what the crap I'm prattling on about. I don't want the remastered. I want the original sauce. Here we go. This looks like original sauce. It smells like original sauce. Let's try that. Probably why I still play games and he doesn't. Yeah. Because he doesn't want to deal with cheaters, probably. Diablo over dial-up? Oh, man. Did you play... You probably played Diablo 2, right? Did you also have, like, 8 or 9 characters called Mule or Green just to haul around your set units? Your sets? Your set stuff? Oh, and item duping was stupid fun in that, too. That was easy. Give me your item. Okay. Disconnect. Drop it off. Reconnect. Oh, hey, I have another item. Disconnect, reconnect. Hey, I have another item. Disconnect, reconnect. Hey, I have another item. When your little sister blows up your base, it leaves it. Oh, I'm sick. Yeah, scarred for life. Scar for life. Yeah. No, I get it. Oh, man. These are fun chats. I appreciate streaming because we get to have fun chats like this. This is great. Sad my power grid sucks. A printed copy of the D2 Bible? Oh, man. Talking some classic stuff right there. One, two, right here? Nope. Just the one, actually. I could get 2 more windmills with the drops in ratios of where to farm. That's dope. I did not know such thing was real. Ding ding? Yeah, something like that. Y'all need a way to get around, though. That's gonna shut off a bunch of actually, how much stuff do we have? I don't need any more dirt. I don't need any more metal? No, we're good on all that. Okay, that's a big chunk. Makes me wonder if it's still online. I mean, I still play a lot of older games for sure. I'll share with you my favorite RTS of all time. It's called Fragile Allegiance. And I have not found another person, I don't think, in the wild that has been like, oh my god, that game? It's this. It is a very solid balance of an RTS, in my opinion, and it comes from, if anyone here has heard of... Oh, did I not turn on the... Oh, drought approaching. Did I turn this on? Did something get borked again? There's the source. Why no water have? Oh, for gosh sake, no! I did it again! I get too involved in talking! Ergberge! Okay, get at it, squiggle chomps. Yep, that bites. This game actually has a bit of a lineage to it. Fragile Allegiance was... The first game was called Utopia, the Creation of a Nation, and it was on DOS, Amiga, and the Super Nintendo. And I rented it from a Blockbuster long time ago. Way long time ago, like middle school or something. And I really enjoyed the game, and I dug into it a little bit more. And this game also had a sequel called K240. And so Utopia is a single colony you control. That's it. It had all the limitations of DOS and the Amiga and the Super Nintendo. So you're not building empires. Then the game K240 came out, same company and everything, but instead of a colony on a single planet, you have a colony on an asteroid, and you can control many asteroids. Very, very cool. Then Fragile Allegiance comes out, and it is multiple asteroids, colonies, enemies, trade. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I can't go into it without just gassing on forever about it, but it's very, very cool. It was a very neat game. But it's one of those only runs in IPX, SPX or whatever, so you gotta do a little jiggery pokery and you gotta set up a VPN, which is fine. Yeah, it's one of those games that really captured my imagination when it comes to RTSs, because it's not just one flat surface, right? It's not a two-dimensional RTS, it's a three-dimensional. There's espionage, there's diplomacy, money comes off of trade and taxes. And there's all this extra stuff you have to be thinking about with it. And it plays solidly. I love it. I've streamed it a couple of times, a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just another one of those old games I pick up once in a while, reload it up, play it, smack the crap out of it. Is it something I could convince someone to play now? Probably not. And that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, it's one of those games that's just man, oh cheese, oh man. That's the good stuff. So good news, we're able to fill our cisterns within the 3-day period, as long as we have robots running it. So we're finding that my short memory is not that big of a deal because robots. Robots. Where do the robots even hang out? We got 20 of them just chill vibing and vibe chilling. I don't even know where they even are right now. If I build up... we're good. It's under GOG wishlist? Yeah. It is definitely... Yeah, GOG's perfectly fine. Love it. Power looks... improving. That's cool. What else do I need to work on? The only other thing I'm missing is maple. Not for maple pastries, but maple for the boosty. We have so many beef bots. We have 21 beef bots. Bee-boppin'. That's how many beef bots we got. Beef bots we got. Oh, this goes away. That can go there. Say 6. Let's say 4. We have a whole nother factory I have off. Because this is a 2-to-1. For every bot part factory you have, you could have 2 assemblers running. I just haven't. No need for it, yo. What else do I want to work on? Maybe we set the woodcutters to automatons as well? How many woodcutters... Hold on. How many woodcutters do I even have? Okay, hold on. 26-day drought. Not a problem. There's 9 more robots. All the robots. We have an ad break happening in about 50 seconds, folks. Really great opportunity. Get up, stretch, move around. You know the drill. I think we're fine with the amount of Beaver bots. Or no, let's see the thing. Nope. There we go. It is a lumberjack flag, so... I don't know where that's pointing. I guess there? 1, 2... I count 3. Okay, 1, 2... Oh, these are paused. Oh. Is it normal that my body can't decide whether to be hungry or not? I was contemplating 5 minutes ago if I should make dinner. Now that it's started, I'm feeling like I'm starving. That's normal. That's 100% normal. One thing that you might want to do is drink a lot of water. You could also be real thirsty. Yeah. Not that that fixes hunger, but that might help. It might help wet your palate or whatever. Yeah. 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 There's that ad break. I should eat too and shovel snow, and I don't want to, adult. I get it. No, trust me, I do. I'm still looking for jobs, but the second I finally get one, it's going to be real semi-sweet. It's going to be nice to have, like, insurance and an income and stuff again, but I'm going to have to adult. I'm going to have to tell grown-up, whiny baby men why their pet projects are dumb. Which I'm not looking forward to doing again. Not looking forward to doing again. This is... forget it. It's off by 1, I don't care. Yeah, being a manager... Ugh. I liked being a manager because I was able to work with people and help people and do stuff. But I get... Oop. Oh, you made it. Nice. But, like, having to work with other managers is just freaking awful. You gotta do it Saturday morning at 8 by the latest and give yourself $10 for it. Yep. That's true. Like, I wish this whole Twitch streamy thing was just gonna pan out and be like, hey, I don't have to work. I'm not trying to buy caviar. I'd like to have health insurance. That's... If I could do that, that'd be awesome. If I could afford health insurance on a gamer's salary, I'd be very happy. And maybe a little bit extra cash you could, like, subscribe to other streamers and stuff. That'd be cool. I would like that. That would be neat. But that's not how the world works. Let me guess, did I not set any of that up to be cut? God, I'm an idiot. I'm like, man, those trees are really lasting a long time for some reason. Yeah, they shouldn't be. I'm guessing those 3 in the corner or whatever are just going to be there forever. Oh, this is really keeping up with all our demands, though. Like, this is dope. How are we doing here? 48%? Nice. What else? Metal? How's metal? How are we doing on that? 700 about. How much power do we have? Enough I could turn that on, yeah. Ouch. Oh, that smarts. I worked out today. I'm really honestly trying to work out in every morning. That's when my peak energy is. And you just gotta bust through the fog. You just, oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, I could use another 5 minutes. You just gotta bust through the fog, and when you do, it feels good. Like, I'm not gonna lose a ton of weight or anything with this. I just want to get a little more in shape and less round shape, even though round is a shape. But yeah, it just takes a while. Ugh. Worth it. But I don't like it. Any other subterranean projects I want? We could bust through this way. Actually, I just thought of something really stupid. How big is a wind vane? 1, 2... I want to say 6. Kender, do you happen to be here? What if I scared everybody away? 1, 2, 3... No, it's not going to work. I'm gonna build an underground power grid. I'm gonna do a real stupid. Yeah. Yeah, see? Meh. Too far. Okay. If we start like this and this, and I go underground. We already have an underground connection, right? It's right here. And we can make it all the way through. Oh, this might be easier this way. Let's attack this from a couple angles. There's nothing up and there's nothing down. So this will work out great. Boop. And boop. Cool stuff. We're going to go down below. And we're just going to bust a hole into this whole thing here. So there. Actually. Make it that. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Anyone can really answer this question. I know that this is Kender's map, and they would probably be the best reference point. But does anyone know how tall the wind turbines are? These guys. I'm guessing they're 6. No better wind than a tailwind. No better wind than a frickin' tailwind. No better wind than a frickin' tailwind. No better wind than a frickin' tailwind early in the morning. Ooh, is that where the tunnel comes out? Hold on. Hold the phone there. No? Yes? Yes. Do you know how tall wind turbines are? Do you happen to know the height of a spinny thing that goes... I'm gonna build an underground water thinger. Or a wind thing. And I want to know how tall it has to be. Sounds good, the Bloom. Enjoy. Have yourself a delightful rest. Thanks for hanging out. And, yeah, have a good one, friend. I could just go away. I think you need 3 for little and 4 for the big. Okay. I am gonna... Well, I'm digging down just to max out the space. Thank you for that hydrate and stretch. Oh, that's good, thank you. I always have a water on hand. I just keep forgetting to do it. Don't worry about that. I was gonna put a few down here, but the trees are blocking. I could put some down here for funsies. Oh yeah, well, I'm killing a little bit of time before I build the monument. Yep, we can go down a bit more. How much is actually... This is where I want to be. That's 3. This is going to be 1. And this is going to be 1. Perfect. Okay. Let's see how many we can fit in this little crevasse. It sounds so snooty to say it that way too. Crevasse. We'll build up, we'll layer it up, we'll go from there. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on. Hee, you can't get down there, you sillies. That's what's going. There you are. Why is no one helping me build a thing? Oh wait, no one can reach it. Teehee, right. Gooder. I still have this on low priority, right? Yeah. It's halfway done though. That's dope. And poof. We'll get this last corner piece. Thank you. Gosh, I love that they can work at night. Okay. So now how do we get down there? Well, as lazily as possible. You need a good 5x5 space around them. Yeah. And I know you can't use the side of the map as leverage. That much I know. Okay, so now we got to the depth I wanted. How's this coming along? Freaking nowhere, for gosh sake. There. How's this doing? Oh, nothing? Oh, cool. Great. Awesome. Thanks, friend. Alright. Now, I want to build up from here. So I need, at a minimum, this has to go. How's that? Does that work? Burp, burp. I'm wrong. The center of a 3x3. Yep, no problem. I get ya. Actually, I do want this to go away as well, but we'll get that last. Okay, perfect. So that is the cornerstone of the power thing. Now, what I want to know is how much room do I have to give it? Because I'm hoping I could just plow right over this and call it a day. Okay. It looks like 5 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like 5. No, you're great. Yeah, no worries. 5 looks like the thing for this thing. Now, how do I build the shelf? I guess if we keep this intact, there's the shelf. God, this is gonna look so dumb. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for how stupid this is gonna look. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Irrationally excited for how stupid this is gonna look. Yep. Excited. Childlike wonder and delight. That looks like that. Now, somewhere in here, we got this thing going on. Too far away from a district. How in the heck? Oh. Oh, wait. What? Hold on. It's this guy. Not that guy. Okay, now you should be good. Okay, so this pops out freaking somewhere. Right there. And we hook it in. Something like that. And this can go. Yep, trying to do this so that way everyone can touch everything as we're going down. Nope, that's what I'm booting. Dash right booting. Cool. Okay, they're working it from the other side. Awesome. We remove this. We demo all this down. No harm, no foul, right? Oh, how do we get down there to build the thing? Good question, me. Hi. More tunnel. Thanks. Oh, awesome. Come back to me when that's done. I would like this to be a twofer. I'm gonna come get this. We're out of logs? No way. I mean, yeah, okay. We have been pushing pretty hard, and how many treated things do we have? And that should all still be working. That should all still be working. Got any more explosives? I have 600. For all that is good and just, I don't need more explosives. I mean, I do, but I don't. I want them, but I don't. I should like them, but I don't want them. Ah! Freaking carry the one, man. I didn't carry the one. Get at it again, please. And this won't get built, and that's fine. I'm just trying to set up the placeholders. Oops. Oh. Alright, next. Land. This stops making explosives. Immediately needs more explosives. Brother, you right. You right. You right. You ain't even wrong, because you right. Now we got a cute little thing that defies literally any amount of physics, but more like physics, am I right? Yeah. I don't know either. Don't worry about it. This goes away. All this gets removed. That gets removed. When you can't afford a physics engine, you come on down to yeah, I'll build a thing down here. I'm not worried about it. Come on down to John's Discount Physics. We've got all the latest build-em-ups. You want... Oh, you did get built. That's cute. You want physics? We'll get you a freaking physics engine. Yeah. No problem. Friendo. Yeah, we're informal here. We use words like friendo. How about that? This all goes the frick away. We're also real crass-like. We'll use words like frick. Yeah. Now what? We still friends or what? There we go. Come on down. Free large soda for every physics engine. What would the commercial for that look like? Oh man, my award-winning AAA title won't function without a physics engine. I can't afford... Opens pockets and a moth comes out of it. I can't even afford physics. Hi, JohnMegacycle here. Representative of something you don't want. Has this ever happened to you? Man, I wish I had physics. Come on down. Come on down. What is going on? No idea. That's what's going on. We're good on dirt. You're stopped. We're good on the bad water. We're still good on the bad water. We're doing great on the bad water. Yeah, this is how I wanted this to look for a while. This can go on like... Oh, we're getting some good distance in there. Let's leave that alone. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba da. Ba 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 da. Ba da ba da. Do this one thing at a time, we can reach the whole thing. There we go. Now, I wonder how this is going to pan out. Oh, probably just fine. That. That's not needed anymore. Thanks for playing. I wasn't sure how I was actually going to attack this. Yeah, I'm waiting. It's cool. Do mechanical beavers dream of mechanical sheep? I wonder. Okay, that's so much cleaner looking, isn't that? Oh, man. So good. Okay, and this, and we can't go any further. That's fine. This is a lot of extra space. So here, what's the potato? Oh, did your little kid get the phone? Hi, Minion. Minion, whatever, 2 N's. Why not? We're gonna do some storage. This is where extract and biofuel. No, that was me. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. No idea. I probably want a bad water storage up here. Why not? Bad water. Sure. Why not? The awkward potato. Aww. The superhero that no one asked for, but the superhero that everyone should be aware of. Awkward, awkward potato. The friend, don't you know? The awkward potato. He's the awkward potato. That's all I had. I don't know. I'm trying to be sing-songy. I just find out I'm really, really tired. Time to go annoy some folks with the thirst. That's the wrong... Well, that's going to be misconstrued. That's not what I meant to do. How's power? Probably crap. Oh, power's great right now. Awesome. Watch the caps. Oh, that, yeah. I get a little wishy-washy with the caperinos. How you doing over here? We're gonna turn this down for 5 seconds so I can actually build stuff. Hey, thanks for the hydrate and stretch, friend. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch. Thanks for the hydrate and stretch. Who else can we annoy? This guy. Ooksy. I've mentioned you in passing. There you go. Hydrate. Boom. It's got what Ooksies crave. It's Brondo. It's got what the Ooksies crave. Do we need more metal right now? No. That could be offed for a bit. Could be off. I don't need one of these, thanks. It's that Brondo. Don't you know? How far is this until we fall into the abyss? I can safely do 2 more. That's kind of what we did with that's what we did with this. This was all dirt through and through, and I turned it into an industrial zone. Yeah, man. How much paper we got? 480. We could turn that down a little bit. How's it? Paved paradise and put up a parking lot? Paved paradise and put up a parking lot. I forgot to check something. We could do 2 more. We could do 2 more pretty easily, I think. Yeah. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Paradise and put up a parking lot. There's a limit you can remove before collapsing. Yep. So I've left this shelf here. If we want to expand this way, we will leave this shelf right here. And we would knock out this same space right here all the way down. So there's still plenty of room and things we can do, but not in too much of a rush. That. There's that. Okay. And that guy too? That guy too. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and save right now, because things are about to happen. If you go back to the large map, you'll not know what... you're right, I don't. Yeah. But I really love playing these games with a tight economy, right? Here, start a business, but you only have like 5 quids and a squid to you. Okay, well... we could probably make something like that work. What is that? Oh, it's the top of this dumb thing. Right. Millennial Sleeper Age... oh, the songs through your head? Yeah. Unrequested audio nonsense. Yep. Early in the morning. Yep. Ooh, that was fast. Go away. Go away. Okay. That works the treat. Awesome. So can this be like this? Oh, so good. Okay. Oh, crap. Did I do this out of order? No, we did it fine. Oh, man. Panicking for nothing. For nothing, I tell you. To shreds, you say. Just one question. Was his apartment rent controlled? Okay, so now you should be able to drop some dirt down there. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe. 1, 2... Okay, that works for me. This little experiment is done on the bond. And now, we could go up. We don't need that. There we go. Cool, so that's what, 5 more? 6 more? Awesome. That was a cute little proof of concept. That was a cute little POC right there. Now... Oh, the joke is we are, because we have all these... no, it's cool. The joke is... Kender, I guess, and I am, because, like, we just have all these songs stuck in our head. Sleeper mode activated. And then you just come up with you're just singing songs constantly. We're going to pop... how many days we got? 42? Awesome. We're going to pop this. And then we're going to seal this up with dirt. Because I want it to look same in between. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-bib, ba-ba, bib, ba-ba. And then... what I can do is I can just demo individual pieces of this. Oh, that's gonna suck. What we'll do instead of the thing I just said... Uh-oh. I didn't realize I was chain lightning really weird music, but I guess so, here we are. Anytime somebody says all that she wants, I keep also going to, like, ace of base, and that's not really appropriate. All I want to do is get iron set up, and my brain is like, all that she wants is another burr. Just like, shut up, brain, for God's sake. 8 minutes, I swear. Okay, not that first. Having a radio station in your head can be an ADHD thing. It's definitely not a wholesome health thing, probably. It is definitely a fun thing, though. There we go. That should just all work. And then we have our cute little power shelf. Can you make it down there? You're too far from a district. Yes, because we haven't built the stupid stairs yet. How'd you know it's making burgers? I haven't been diagnosed. I probably should. I was almost gonna guess that was a Violent Femmes song. Violent Femmes, pretty dope. So now I'm just gonna put everything back the way it was and no one will ever know. We've freed up a ton more storage. We added 6 more turbines, which how the power is transferring without these logs flying off the gear is beyond me. How any of that connects is absolutely beyond me. And not, like, the torque, right? Oh, it doesn't torque right off the wheel. Is a mystery. Is this running? It is. That can start running. More dirt? Nah, we're fine. But now, just to prove the point, right? We either keep going the way we've been and just knock out another row right here, 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, all the way down, which is very doable, just like we have been. I don't need this geothermal generator, really. I'll hang on to it. A few weeks ago, I heard What's Up by Four Non-Blondes. Thought it was kind of amazing until I was reminded it was used in a He-Man meme. It was. Still kind of old for a kid that age. Yeah, that's fair. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Now, what does this connect? That's exactly how this needs to go down. So we'll do this right in a row. Because I have this supporting piece here, this should be fine. But yeah, I want to be able to snap my fingers, boom, battery online kind of a thing. And that, and that should be the 6 I need. Perfect. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, I say hey, what's going on? That one. That one's the one with the He-Man theme. That is the one with the He-Man theme. Yeah, there you go. There, and there. As long as we do it in these lines, this is no problem. Making you feel old. Field old? Field old. You can't get all the required materials. Oh, Butts Deluxe, you super can't. Right. Speaking of which, I miss old cartoons, not for nostalgia, but I miss old cartoons that would talk about, like, actual serious things. In this episode of Thundercats, I learned not to cheat. Cheating is wrong, kids, especially on a test. Or whatever. Like, just like a little thing, like something. But like, now cartoons are just like, we slapped the bad guy in the junk and it was funny. It is funny, don't get me wrong. However, I missed it when like old cartoons were around and like had a moral to teach or whatever. Oh, we are out of extract. Oh, Butts Deluxe. Hold on. Oh, I got too wrapped up in the conversation again because I'm a bit of the dumbs. Oh, this stupid thing is here. Alright. Go ham. Unlock. Go ham. We have 27 robots. I'm a late DX ADHD Gen Xer. Nintendo? No, it's a DS. I was like, I have one of those. It's the wrong. Shut up, John. Oh boy. Energy level low. Giggle levels are high. Why is no one working here? Get at it, jerk butts. And it has to say the least. Well, like, I don't know. Like, I think I remember clearly there was a cartoon that talked about divorce or whatever and like tried to have a heart-to-heart about it with the kids. And it's just like having that kind of a level of a conversation in like today's cartoons is like, no. It's just avoided so much. Not that I want it to be like that, but it's just like being able to watch a TV show and be like, yeah, try to connect with the kids is like, now it's just not a thing that happens anymore. All right, burger time. See you later. Have a good one, Kira. Definite lowest common denominator element in most media these days. Yeah. It is so spreadable and bland. I would honestly rather media be a little more toothy and not to be insulting of someone. Like, I'm not trying, insult the jerks. That's not it. But like a little more like a bite to it, that it's like this media and content exists for a reason. But there just isn't really such thing. We're gonna get to hop chopping. We are out of stuff. And we have... How much treated lumber? Oh, we're out of treated lumber. Well, I'm out of lumber. Need another 500 planks. Okay, I take it back. We'll just wait. It's fine. How's all this coming along? We made fun of it, and rightly so, but in a very special episode. I was never particularly good at it, but I always appreciated the concept. Love the concept. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. Like, when I was a kid, I probably didn't want to hear that stuff. Like, yeah, that's something a grown-up would tell me. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like we've lost the common knowledge that would come from something like that. That it's like, everyone should know this, but we have to make it clear. But shouldn't have to make it clear. Your parents should have taught you about this. Don't steal, Jimmy. That's wrong. And it's like, your parents 100% should have told you about this. But nope. Anyway, I'm an old man from an old crankety time. I just thought they were laughable because, yes, it should have been obvious. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not existent anymore, right? I'm watching, like, a lot of new anime and TV shows and cartoons and everything, and it's like, we didn't learn anything. That's the bad guy. Punch him until he's not a bad guy anymore. Great. We're now the wizards of the land or whatever. Like, there's just, like, there's nothing to this. Like, I like to fall back to, like, Thundercats, like, as a reference point, whereas it's kind of interesting from the perspective that Lion-O is the Lord of the Thundercats. He's a child, but because of whatever happened in the hibernation thing, he's now older. There's a lot of core concepts he just does not have an idea of, and I'm not saying the writing is, like, fantabulous or anything. But, like, just a point where it's like, that's a really interesting concept. You have someone that should be aware of stuff by now. It just does not. Like, I still laugh when I see a Don't Shake the Baby billboard. There's Don't Shake the Baby billboards? Yikes. Oh, Captain Planet was dope. Captain Planet was so dope. I liked Captain Planet. Now for campy reasons, but still. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's just one of those things that if you ever are in a position where you have to communicate old I guess memes at this point or whatever to someone who has no grasp of the concept. Man, it's a wild journey. Because how do you say something like, I want you to understand this piece of information. I'm older than you. I get that. However, I also want you to understand this information. Yeah. Yeah, we are freaking out of gears bad. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. Hug your kids. Yeah. Because, I mean, that's still... And there's even a generational thing now. That there's so much where people just have not received physical affection from their parents. Yeah. So as a reminder, I guess it makes sense to be a reminder. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Yeah, I remember that one. Also, Be Kind Rewind. Are we going to talk about that one? That's a hot topic, too. They're exaggerated and heavily handled, but they were at least entertaining. I mean, comedies generally, sort of thing like that, yeah? The Captain Planet bits, or what backfire? Oh, the Hug Your Kids, yeah. I do not understand why I'm so out of... Wait. I know why we're out of planks. Oh, no, I don't. These two machines are off. Yeah. Oh, I've seen some of those. Yeah. Brutal is it. There's a... there's one commercial. It's always my favorite. It's a German commercial. And it is mom, dad, and two kids get in a car. Dad turns on the car. Dad turns on the radio. There's a bunch of English that is explicit. I'm just going to say it's explicit. And dad doesn't understand English. Mom doesn't understand English. The kids don't understand English. So dad and mom start bopping their head to the beat, and it is explicit. It is explicit language. And the kids see the mom and dad bopping their heads, and now everyone's bopping their heads, and now the car drives off. That's the one. Yep. And after that, it says in English, would you like to learn English? And then it says in German, or what was it? Learning English is smart, or whatever. And then, yeah, in German, it's like, you should probably learn English. And it was that. Yeah, that was it over and over. It's so funny. I was like, that is succinct and to the point. Also very not appropriate. But of course, different cultures have different levels and tiers of what is appropriate, not appropriate, right? I'm not saying like, oh, it has to be whatever. But that was literally, I wanna, over and over and over again. Mom and dad are like, what is this, human music? I like it. And like, that was the whole thing. It's just like, how about you learn some English? I forgot how it went. Yeah, I'm not posting a link of that here. Again, I'm saying it's explicit, not so you go check it out, but it's just like we're speaking a certain way to get a certain point across. Oh, funny AF. It was so funny. Like, oh man. Commercials that can transcend culture and language that are a creative one are just, oh my lord, so good. Fire alarm ones? I don't think I'm familiar with those, maybe. The German one? I thought the Sprechense English or whatever was. I thought that little blurb was in German, but I don't speak German. I don't write German, so I think it was just a shot in the dark. Just coming along. All right, not too shabby. I don't have any metal production, but we have 600 metal, so I really just want this stupid thing built. Yeah, oaks take a while. Not big surprise. I don't need any more dirt. We're maxed out on dirt. We pause the metal. Bad water is tippity top. Awesome. I have a lot of bots. Oh, mess of bots. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, bump, bump. Hey, frickin' finally. Kender, while you are still here, I wanted to check in with you to see if you are cool with how much I've beaten this map, or if there's anything you think I might be missing. It was Dutch? Yeah, I was a wee nipper when I saw it. It was when the internet was raw and fresh, and people were putting stuff on the interwebs. Past the days of dial-up, but well before the days of fiber, when energy drinks were becoming commonplace. That is when I saw that ad, and it was glorious. Absolutely glorious. In the words of Arvatos Vex, glorious. Nope. Thought I had my cursor in a place, and then I didn't. The hell was that? Oh! I didn't think we were gonna get to things. I didn't think this was actually gonna happen. Okay, and then the rest is gonna be gravy. We're gonna build 5 more wind turbines. 3 more? 3 more? 3 more, then that's going to be it for this project. My college had a T1 line and it was mind-blowing. Oh, I don't doubt it. Not they had one, but they had access through it, yeah. The earliest I've ever seen internet was using, I forgot what it's called now, but just shotgunning lines together. I had a friend who their pops had a business in their house, and that's how that went down. Okay, we can get 3 more. That's good. That's how that whole thing transpired. Couple of dial-up lines, daisy chain them or shotgun them together, done deal. Frickin' epic. I could do that. That'd be awesome. And this is not going to make a lick of sense if ever we got to come back here and service elevator this thing, but we're not going to service any of this crap. there we go. So there is 9 more. There'll be 9 more of these thing-thangers. And no real extra, you know. How you're getting any wind down here is hilarious. I don't know how. I reacted. I gave it the frog holding a heart. It does look good. It does look good, by the way. Yeah. No, that does look good. You were already on the way out by the time I was aware of them, but had a fair number of kids at school playing Trade... Oh, I remember Trade Wars! Oh my god. Teletext? Oh, I get that. I understand that feels. I was not around at that time specifically, but I do understand that feels. Running low on bio stuffs. Do we have enough Spatterdock? We don't. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop bot production for a while. What is our age? What's our oldest robot? They're about to start expiring. That's fine, because we have how many right now? 28 not doing anything. Nedved, welcome back, my friend. How is the Spatterdock harvest? Awkward. Probably. Don't need 3 of those running. Can we do more about this at all? No? No, I kinda maxed it out. Or comment and constantly checking the teletext for racing results. Aww. That's a sweet moment. I like that. There's kind of nothing I can really do about that except limiting the number of bots. Wasn't there a game somewhere on the teletext, or am I tripping? 90% on the save? Yeah. Finish the Cult of the Lamb. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, I haven't gotten anywhere past beating the one who waits. Really want to get past that part. It's a fun game. It's a little too mashy for my taste, but it's still a fun game. It was really fun to watch. So thank you again for doing that whole run, Nedved. When this number hits about 10, we'll turn the bots back on. But right now there's just a lot of jobs we don't need filled right now. That extract is gonna... Yeah, we're running out of biofuel. First 2 bosses was hard. Yeah, agreed. Last boss first attempt? That's awesome. Beehive Bedlam. I want to look that up. Oh, this is... Oh, gosh. This is an Android game that was apparently very popular. Beehive Bedlam is a game playable on Sky TV in the UK using your television remote. I don't think this is the game. Gosh, maybe it is. Huh. It's amazing how far we've come. Oh, what happened? Are you out of juice? You're out of juice. Are we out of juice? We're out of juice. Yikes. How do you remove a ton of robots from a system? Yeah, that Spatterdock is unforgivable. Unforgiving. What if we... Let's get a dropper down here. That we turn on at will. Let's do that. Fluid dump. Okay, something is wrong. Yeah, there's no room. Dang it! Bleh. I wanna, and then I don't wanna at the same time. And there's no real other place I can store water. Like, not really, right? Let's start building this out. I don't know how you're gonna get up there. I don't know how anyone's gonna get up there. Can we... Yeah, it's fine. What if I could just clobber... Can I clobber my way through this? Kind of? Kind of. What if... What if that... What if we fill this out, and then I can maybe move down a little bit? Let's try that. Rice paddy's lacking integrity. 10 unstaffed buildings? What the heck? Whoa! What happened to all the robots? Broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down. What? Wait. What? Do they die if they don't have fuel? Oh no! They die if they run out of fuel? I thought they were just slow. That's awesome. Or if they're out of fuel, they're counted out of the job. Is that the deal? Holy crap. Okay. Building unstaffed. Building unstaffed. I don't care about that. Yeah. Do we need more explosives? We have 700. I don't need more explosives. You're paused. You're paused. You're paused. Womp womp indeed. We are... we are in 50 cc's of womp womp. Easy fix though, because I have a lot of people I'm not using. Less of an easy fix. The Builders Guilds are offline. That's fun. Holy crap. This is what happens when they run out of juice. They look at their beaver overlords and wonder, why hast thou forsaken me? Because we don't have any fuel. Okay, yeah, all right. That's something. The thing that happened. Whoo, that rustled my jimmies pretty bad. Can we get this and this and this and this? I need... Red Wizard needs food badly. This is not ideal. This is bad for business and even worse for company. Yeah, just when you beat the map. Who would have thought? Ah, my hubris. Hello, friend. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. How's it going there, buddy? Yeah? Yeah, nuts to you too. Wah. Okay, well... Good old beaver engineering, I guess. Good old beaver engineering, I guess. Okay, this all goes away. This all this gets turned into dirt. Dirty dirt, dirt. All the best dirt. For our dirty friends. Dirty dirt, dirt. I do want someone to come here and get this. Oh crap, no! Now you can't! Oh wait, yes you can. Oh, brilliant engineering, hold on. Well, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Okay, did that kick all of it up? Nope, it kicked all of it sideways. Well, it's under there now, so that sucks. That bites. That was funny. Okay, that'll give some folks some stuff to do. We are 11 jobs sans beeves. Oh, I know what we could shut off that we don't need running right now at all. All this. We don't have any logs anyway. That can go off. How many punch cards do we have? We have 5. Cool. Yep. Gigaton dumb crap. That's my name. Alright, I don't need that, thanks. We have a drought happening. We're full on water. That's all great. Everything's swell. I don't need this many builders if we can't build stuff anyway. I don't need this many haulers if we're not working anyway. Okay. That puts us back to 6 folks that don't know what the crap they're doing. We purged all of our... No. They're all just... They're still moving, though. Yeah, okay, once we get fuel going on. Hardy. We're back to business. Okay, quick pause. That goes to 1. That goes to 1. That goes to 0. I should sluice. I really should sluice. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to sluice. How did you get stranded? Oh my god. Okay. Well, you're stuck down there until we build more floor and then force you up out of virtue. Freaking it's Oni all over again. Can you build the bots without the fuel in the first place? No. They need to... One of the requisite materials is fuel. I think in the chassis. Chassis head limbs. Head. That's not the thing I want. Limbs. The chassis requires fuel. So at this juncture, you should have some fuel on hand out of principle, and you should also have some fuel on hand so you can build the thing. Yeah. Are we out of dirt? I just need more builders. That would be really funny. The spatter dock. The spatter dock did not hang around for the whole thing. Spatter dock is what we're harvesting to make the fuel. You can use spatter dock, potatoes, or maple syrup, or carrots. Spatter dock or potatoes were a good choice. I went with spatter dock this go around. I usually do potatoes. But yeah. I thought we got more fuel for the spatter dock. So this is the thing. And, yep. It's dying to corruption now. The thing is, there's long gaps of I'm not getting a harvest. 2 things have to happen. 1, this Kakapupu-Pipi water needs to get blocked off with levees, which I can't do right now. This one also needs to get blocked off with levees, which I can't do right now. This is an aquifer, which I should tap for fresh water and pour into here, which I can't do right now. It's 5 or 6 really dumb problems that have slapped me in the brisket. That's what the deal is. Yeah, it's 5 or 6 problems that have slapped me right in the brisket. Yeah. So now it's going to be another 14 days of no fuel. Did I shut off the pump? No, I did. It's another 14 days with no fuel. Then 12 days for the plantation. Then another, yeah. So we're not gonna have bots for like 30 days. Yeah. So I just have 58 bots just chill vibing right now. They're singing their own song. The hypnotic, robotic hymn of doom. Robotic, hypnotic, hymn of doom. Hypnotic, robotic, hymn of doom. Robotic, hypnotic, hymn of doom. I like it. Somebody drop a beat. Okay. I had some Reuben flavored chips. They were kind of so I ate them with ranch dip. That sounds pretty good. Did that little guy get out? No, he's still stranded. Quit moving away from us. Once we build these 3 things, he'll pop right out. I cannot be bothered to send rescue or anything. I just can't be bothered. I'm so sorry. Hypnotic, robotic, hymn of doom. I don't think anyone's going to appreciate me singing that in the rain, but we could. I reckon we might could. We got the instruments, we got the vocals. Yeah, the other thing is on this other side. Yeah, is this. So this... Is it right here? Yeah. This I walled off with this... Okay. Rude. There. I walled off this with as much of this as I could, these levees. But it's still spreading. I thought I got all this. But I must have just done it with dirt. But another thing I'd like to do is gut this all out, levee it out. Levees prevent any water from passing, and that includes caca water, which also includes corruption. Man, I lean so heavily into bots now. No one knows what's up. Yeah, can I get more extract? That'd be great. Ooh, did that all get built? Hey, look at that. Nice. So that's all online and plugged in. Yeah. So 2, 4, 6, 10. That's a big fat 11 right there. Nice. Real nice. Nice. There's that. Oh, I didn't say ad break. Dang it. Well, ad break time. Ad break time. What we're going to do right now is we're going to stockpile as much lumbar as we possibly can. No gears. Make some gears. Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to pause this. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I am actually going to get off my rump. And I'm going to do that. Ow. Oh, I got to go to the return center. Oh, I gotta go to the return center sometime and see if they have my butt on insurance. There's a big crack in it. Let's see if they've got any in stock. Yeah, okay. Everything cracked and popped at the same time. Thanks. I appreciate that. Nico. Nico District liked that one. No, okay. Whatever. District liked that one. No, I know. It wasn't a good one, but it's all I got right now, okay? I'm firing on empty. I don't know what else you want. Okay, can I get that on priority? Thanks. I forgot about chip teeth being a thing. But yeah, that's gonna keep all that busy. Oh, really? Oh, you can have it. It's a standby classic. Oh, put the irrigation barrier down, surrounding the water sources when the poo-tamination... I like poo-tamination. I've been calling it caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water. Put the irrigation barrier down, surrounding the water source, and then it doesn't spread. Oh, that's... I see what you mean. That's smart. Instead of raising it up and levying it up all the way here, we put it... Nope. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can't just click on the sidewall. You gotta... Okay. We put it here, effectively. So right here. Just push it right out the map. We could... You know, we could just do sluices. We could just do, like, 1 or 2 sluices and... How did all this get contaminated? What the crap? What the crap? Something's geborked. Height 1, height 0. Something is geborked. This is locked. Close downstream depth of 8. Close above contamination 5. Rutrow, Raggy. Rutrow indeed. That's locked tight. I gotta levy all this out. I think I gotta just levy it out so it doesn't... What is this coming from? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Crap, things will only get better. Aw, you nut bars, no! No! No, it's all poo-poo caca pee-pee. It's all poo-poo caca pee-pee. I was wondering why those were there. Oh my god. Oh my god, as somebody comes out here right now. Code poops. Code poops. Oh. That makes me sad. I thought I had it blocked on the other side too. Ah, it's all over the thing and all the trees are dead and made out of farts now. Alright, well, lesson learned. There we go. I'm not save scumming or anything, I don't care. Alright. It might be poops. Parents talk to your kids, or kids talk to your parents. I don't know the family dynamic in your household. Talk to your kids about. It could be poo-poo caca pee-pee water. It could just be caca poo-poo pee-pee water. Okay, how far is this? Alright. These need to be levies. Levy, levy, levy. If we bust them, nothing bad's gonna happen. Oopsie poopsie. We thought running out of fuel is bad and everything's gonna die. Honestly, the food system is immune to this from happening. Because this is the cistern of water. Here's the thing. So we're good on food. We have storage, so our biologicals are actually fine. This just delays me from beating the game in any real time frame. I could also pull out the old college standby 30x speed boost, and actually, let's do this. Flush all that crap. Yeah, food and potable water are covered. Haha, get it? Pootable? Pootable water is covered. Very professional. Of the utmost profession. Alright, that goes there. It's pootable water. Alright, this looks like this. This looks like this. No. No, it's fine. I don't want to play Oni. I'll leave Oxygen Not Included to the absolute professionals like District Spark. I'm not. It's a fun game. I'm really glad I tried it. It's too much for me to micromanage, and it doesn't bring me joy. It's a fun. I'll watch the crap out of that game though. But it's one of those that's like, I built a self-powering oxygen machine, without any walkthroughs or anything, and I was fine with that. And I'm like, okay, I was in chat. Is the whole game like this? Is a lot of the game like this thing we just experienced? And whoever was in chat said, a lot of the game is like this. I'm like, thank you for your honesty. I don't think I want to play this game anymore. Again, I never mean to be disparaging. It's not a bad game. I just recognize the game not for me. I'm getting there. It's been a journey. It's been fun to watch you have that journey. That sounded a little condescending. You have fun playing a game that I don't want to play. Huh. That's not what I meant. Okay. Now that this can all get dirtificated, I will not get to the level of the elites. Oh, friend, you're an elite in my book. Don't you worry, friend. You're already top shelf in my book. Good day, Drew. Hope you're doing well. This was never gonna work. How are you, friend? I'll launch that dang rocket and build that dang monument. Good. Let me know. I'll hopefully have a job by then, and I'll send you an alcohol of your choice. If you don't alcohol, I will drink the alcohol of your choice. There we go. I'm that kind of a gentleman. Alright. Now, why are we doing all this? Well, I'm hoping this builds a little bit of a barrier. Then I can expand this. But this, yeah, is all the caca-poopa-pee-pee gone? There's a bunch of stuff that's vapor locked in, which is unfortunate. The sluices are one way. I know, Nico. I made a bad. I'm working on it. What'd I say for this? 8 or something? I'm really glad everything failed spectacularly now. I didn't say meow. I said now. Nico's just staring at me. What the heck, man? I'm glad everything's spectacularly failed now, as opposed to it being spectacularly failed when, like, while we were developing, while our base was developing and everything. You do that. That. I want this all filled up, man. All the way. There we go. That should get us some porridge. Something, something. Huh. That's dangerous. What if he says menthol? Nico, come here. I'll pat your butt. Oh, man. Losing his brisket. I'm so sorry. It is officially dinner in about an hour. Anyway, so he can lose his mind about it. It's cool. I know. Are we out of dirt? We're not out of dirt. Everything has been purged, as can be. Menthol alcohol, also known as wood alcohol. Yep, that makes sense. We're out of bad water. That can shut off. We have 94 treated planks. That can get shut off. Cool. I just need a ton of lumber. We're gonna fix some stuff. I don't want to leave a colony half screwed up. These Robarts. He's here, Robarts. That's how we talk now. He's here, Robarts. Keep taking all our gerbs. These robots are an issue in their own right. Nothing to do in range. Who's talking to me? Who? Are you down here? Oh yeah, you've got F all to do for real. Yeah, just enjoy the non-premium vacation, I guess. Correct. There is but nothing for you to do. Oh, I know what I did wrong here. These arrows, man. These arrows get me every single time. Every single time. Okay. One more try. Yeah, nothing's getting built because the directions are hilarious. Okay. Please give me that. But this goes like this. My expectation is that the beavers build it based on first come first serve basis. That's not how these things work. These things will work on directionality. So see how they're building from right to left? It's because the things are aimed this way, like this. I had them facing the other way, and they're like, well, we can't make it to those other pieces, so I guess we're not going to build them. That's technically correct. As unfortunate as that is. So this is going to give us quite a bit more room here. We're going to bust this out, push it out the whole 9 yards. This is still gross from this. So nothing I can really do about that until I just do something about that. We gotta find somebody to raid, too. Oh, let's see here. Not this second, but like in 20 minutes, half hour? Nico's losing his absolute gumption over there. But I can't, again, if you're new to the stream, I'm not abusing my cat for food. He is on meds, and I cannot feed him as often as I'd like. That's the total deal, man. Okay, so hopefully you'll get all this stuff first. There we go, okay. Actually, just to be safe. There. I don't want you accidentally building crap and then you can't make it all the way. But that'll be good. It'll be good. Bunch of the timber bots are breaking down. We have 47. What's that hole in the corner do? This is an aquifer. If you bring a drill or power, you build a drill on top of it. It needs 400 horsepower and it produces water. Clean water, I think. I don't know if it produces bad water. I think it's just clean water. But if that's the hole you're thinking of, yep, it's another neat little thing that comes with the 1.0 experimental. We have 17 infected beavers. Man, this is not a great moment in beaver history. I had the whole vibe, we're too big to fail. I had those vibes real hard, and now, not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, if you could just start working on that, that'd be great. And one line zoop like that, and we're done. And with the arrow pointing like this, it means they will go from left to right. Just to get past this slump. We have another Saramara! Oh, it's Sharamara. Oh, and they're infected too. Aw. Gotta get a screenshot of that. When I first started playing this game, like 3 weeks ago or whatever, we found a beaver. I'm like, man, I love these beaver names. Like, I could almost trace the root of a lot of them. A lot of these names feel blah, 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 blah. And then we came across Saramara. I'm like, that is what we're going to call the positive here from now on. It's not everything's coming up Millhouse. It's everything's coming up Saramara. Let me guess. You can't be reached? No! Okay. Fine. Fine? Well, this is stupid. How do I bury it and don't worry about it? We're gonna bury it and don't worry about it. That's what's gonna happen. So we came across a beaver named Saramara. And I was like, that's, yeah, anytime something's, hey man, surf's up. Saramara. That's our name. That's our name for the thing. I like it. Human music. Well, I like it. Because this won't work with this, will it? Oh, it will. Oh. Never mind. We will fix this thing. I thought 'cause platform it would just fall to the ground, but okay. If you think you can, please do. Get this dumb crap done up already. Actually. I knew it. Alright. How do we get there without this being really annoying? I don't. Yeah, I don't care. Burp. But not that guy. And not that guy. Alright, so we've got a weird opening for no reason. Can I put like a torch over there? Here. Here's a weather vane. It makes exactly as much sense as the wind turbines do over... Where did I put that? Oh, over here. I didn't zoom out far enough. Okay, we're sitting on a boatload of planks, which is nice, but what I do need is some logs, so... We're done on gears, we're done on that. Cool. Just pause it all up. I don't need any of that other stuff. I need a ton of logs for the next piece, which is going to be quite a bit of cleanup, I think. Quite a bit of cleanup. And the bad time has ended. I am short a lot of workers. Pause, pause. Oh, is this not connected? Oh, for butt's sake. The absolute butts of it, I didn't hook this up. Okay. This all is resumed. That's paused. I am short just a handful of workers. And the problem is we need to start working the pumps. You can pause. You're not doing me any good. I can pause. What do we have for workers now? I'm still -3 workers? Butts deluxe, dog. Yeah. There's 4. That's paused. How many now? Okay. At least get the pumps running. Jeez. 7-5. 9-0. 1. The sloshing sloshes real bad. And there it's fixed. Okay, water comes back to the valley. We got the pump going on. Let's take a quick gander at the jobs and see where we've got folks doing stuff. Aquatic farmhouse, fine. Bakery, fine. That's paused. We don't need the bot parts factory. That doesn't even make any sense. Those are paused. That's paused. That's paused. District center. Earthy cultivator. That's paused. Efficient farmhouse. Fluid dumps are fine. Foresters can be paused. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You two are resumed. Thank you. We have a lot of replanting to do. Gear workshop, grist mill, hauling post, large water pump, lumber mill, lumberjack flag, mine, paper mill, printing press, refinery, capper shack, and okay, that's everything. Okay, cool. I have enough for another pump. Frickin' ouch, man. Oh, no robots. Bio only, thank you. Oh, we actually have fuel now? How? Huh. Is there heavy water? No, there's just bad water. Bad water is contaminated. It'll destroy crops with the contaminated clause. You might have seen it earlier. It's also bad for beavers. Beavers can get a little contaminated and will be okay, but like if they're in it for really any measurable length of time, it's bad news. It's bad sauce. It's super duper bad sauce. I know, Nico. I'm telling them. I know, Nico. So the way to get around that is you either cap all the bad water sources like this, or just spill it off the map like there and there, or use something that's non-organic, aka mechanoids. Oopsie, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Gonna get a hydrate and stretch from me back. It's a early Saturday morning song. Oopsie. Oopsie is our adventurer type bloke, apparently, with this song. Oopsie, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na, oopsie. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm tired. I got a whiny cat. We gotta call this soon. I was hoping to wrap this map up today. It's not a problem that we didn't. We still made some very, very good progress. I gotta figure out what to have for dinner. Food, probably. Food, probably. Okay, so that takes care of that. Yeah, we still have tons of food and tons of water. So the colony's not really at risk for a while. It's just right now. Yeah, we have to wait for a drought. I specifically need a drought Yeah, the map definitely pulled a hop shove at 360 at me. With a manual. You got a manual at the end of your Tony Hawks, you get the double points. Bruise! Nope, we're keeping that second one. We're keeping that second one. Hold on. Bruise! And it's in my clipboard, and it'll be there forever. Real adult like. Dude, I ain't making fun of the fruies. I want me some fruies now. Hashtag want. These three are making me sad with how little these are right now. So whatever 2 robots we had that came online for a second, they're still dead. Nuggies are so good. Oh, man. It's hard to go bad. It's hard to go no on some nugs. I had a significant other a long time ago, and they were gluten intolerant and allergic. Like, it was, do not give them gluten, it's a problem. They were also lactose intolerant. So what I was trying to do is find recipes to cook for them. And one of the things I did was, we did taste tests every week. We did a fun taste test thing. They had like the 5 or 4 brands that they knew were like safe. But what I did was like, I did a bunch of research, I checked the ingredients, I checked the processing on something, and I would buy 5 or 6 different things of a same type. So let's just say chicken nuggets, right? We would do chicken nuggets, and I would cook up the chicken nuggets, and I would not tell them the brand or anything. I'd be like, hey, we're gonna try some chicken. Like, they knew the thing. But it was a lot of fun because I got to experiment with a bunch of different nugs. It was cool. We also found a couple of other brands that were like, yeah, if you check the label, it says specifically in their factory whether or not they also handle other stuff like that. But like for these nugs, it didn't say anything. I did the math and everything. It was cool. We found like a bunch of kettle chips that were safe, and potato chips that were safe, and a bunch of chicken nuggets and crinkle fries. Not crinkle. Oh, they like the waffle cut. The waffle cut was their deal. It was a fun little thing we did for a while just to spread out, because their thing was like being gluten sensitive and gluten intolerant and whatever makes your backside go absolutely crazy if you eat gluten stuff. It's not fun. And I'm like, I get that. I don't have that issue, but let's see if we can make this fun. I also learned a lot on how to cook different things based on like texture. Like, for example, I had a different friend that was very anti-meat. No meat at all. And I'm like, well, I want to make a meat-like thing, and I'm not going to cook a meat-like thing in front of you, because that seems kind of rude. So, like, we discovered, like, we were just going through, and it's like, what if we make walnut loaf? And it's like, what? I was like, what the hell's walnut loaf? And they're like, well, you take walnuts and lentils, you crush them up, and you cook them, and you make it into, like, a meatloaf kind of a thing. And so I'm like, that seems a little... We got to season the crap out of that, though. Like, I need meat-like flavor. And they're like, okay. So we experimented with some stuff. We found a salt-pepper blend that worked out well. We made lentil loaf, or walnut loaf, for lack of better words. And I was like, this does it for me. It's a meat-like texture. I recognize it's not meat. I'm not going to cry if it's not meat. But, like, this is good mouthfeel. It's good mouthfeel, mouth taste. I like it. It's not bad. And so, yeah. I don't know how I got on this. Oh, yeah, chips. That was a fun thing to do. It also made me realize I don't like gluten-free noodles. If it's the only thing you could eat, sure, no problem. But it's not great. But I'm also spoiled. I've been spoiled by carbs, really. I was a big fat baby man because so many carbs. So right now we're just chilling. I'm not making any changes. We have a drought coming up real soon. I want the Builders Guilds back online. Yeah, it's not great. It was a real treat when we could make something and create a thing for their dietary needs. But this isn't a, yeah, just to be clear, this wasn't a, oh, I don't like it, it's got gluten in it. It was a, if I accidentally poison you with gluten, I will know about it very soon. It's that, without getting gross, like that is what will happen. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, if I had my way, no thanks. Okay, that's all cleaned up down there. The Spatterdock is regrowing nicely. This has to get contended with somehow, I don't know yet. Yeah. And like I've seen, I have had some friends with celiac disease, but this was like advanced darkness. I mean, advanced celiac disease. Like it was, everyone will know what is going on. It's not ideal. All right. Let's do a little bit of work here. I want this to be... I want this to be cleaned and removed, and this to be cleaned and removed. What I'm looking for specifically is the levees to block this out. Last summer we were in the mountains with a bunch of kids from climbing, and we're making a pizza. One of them couldn't have gluten. Everyone was struggling hard to make pizza dough not fall apart like a crumble. The way in which I went about that is I did a deconstructed pizza and made it abundantly clear it's not a pizza, but it's got all the pizza bits, right? So, meat, cheese, toppings, and stuff. And then, like, instead of a crust, I know this isn't, like, the case, but, like, I've been in that situation. I got gluten-free bread, and then I toasted it in the oven slightly to make it, like, crouton-esque. That's how I kind of handle that kind of a thing. But yeah, in the mountains, you can't really do that. Can't really do that. Our first thing is going to be this right away. So how low can we go? Pretty low, actually. So this is how this is going to work. If we can pop this out, this would be dope. Okay, we're at no risk of screwing everything else up. Awesome. Man, I love it when I'm at no risk of screwing everything else up. That's my favorite. What's my favorite flavor? Not screwing everything else up. Favorite flavor. Also, thank you for the Gothic Demoness for this idea. Cutting out here is going to make it just so much easier. You not reach it? You can. We have extract. We have explosives. We got planks. We got the three materials we need to do stuff. And then we'll just block this out down here when we're done. That's all that's going to happen. Do we do levees? Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die." American Pie. Great. That's what I needed in my day today. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough. I don't know if this is going to be enough. We'll find out. You're going to close when contamination below 5%. We're going to find out. Stay tuned and figure out how I screw all this up also. Rye is delicious. Bullet is good. Bullet is good. To be fair, I like a little effervescence with it. I don't need a lot of booze. Like, I'm not like that, but like even a little bit of sody pop is good. I wasn't in the kitchen on time that day, and the others had already started. Everything was pretty much done except that one pizza. Yeah. Of course, I saved the day when I came back by adding milk. Oh. That would have kept it together? I thought that would have added too much moisture. Nico, I'm telling him about the moisture. Nico. He's just mad I'm not paying attention to him. Okay, levees. Yep, go ham. The pumps have to be shut off. I keep forgetting that's a thing. This also goes away eventually. That looks like that. Can you not be reached? Yeah, I thought that was the deal. Oh, this will be nice to have one more safeguard in place. There we are. What is right here? Oh, it's a path. Okay. Hopefully that locks that down. One less thing I gotta worry about elsewhere. 14 contaminated beavers, yep. What's something we need to work on? We're still good on dirt. We have plenty of extract and demolitions. I think we're good just floating right now. Ow. 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 Quit it. Yeah, dude, that's a lot of planks. Thank you. About right there. Seal this up, seal this up good. Oh, I got Hall & Oates stuck in my head again. Oh, I can't go for that. I'll do anything that you want me to do, yeah. Don't forget to add a sluice to the other side to stop stank water. Oh, I was just gonna add a levee. Like this? So stank goes down here? Oh, you mean up at the top. Yeah, up at the top I will, yeah. I'm hoping this is enough. I'm hoping it just flows down and that's it, right? Guess we'll find out together. Stay tuned and how I find out how I completely did all that work and solved nothing in the process. Yay! Nothing in the process. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is driving me absolutely banana ham crazy. What is all this? What is all this? What is dreams of a broken man? What is all this crap? What is all this? I just stacked more farts on top of more fart. What was this? Okay. Okay. All right. Who? What? Okay. No, I don't know what happened. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not. I respect the sanctity of the kitchen. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Does this work? Yeah, get on it, you ding dong. Start dumping the stuff. Are we cool now? Okay. If that's what's happening, what is happening here? This caca poo poo pee-pee's its way out. Yeah, as is tradition or whatever. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, hi. The camera reset. Oh my god. Okay. Yes? Freaking finally, man. Alright, we're getting all kinds of stuff done right now. Getting all kinds of stuff that's not going to help me accomplish anything really, but it does make me feel better. It does, in fact, make me feel better. That's what I'm going with. Can you get this guy? I don't know if you can get this guy. Okay, just plop that on. I'm gonna cut a big hole into this anyway, but I want it to be done. Okay, looks like we might actually be getting some frickin' fuel up in this business. Yes, we have some spatterdock. Oh my god. Okay. Right. I can't make the fuel for the robots because there's no robots to make fuel. Got it. Get some people on there. Light them up. Oh, sorry. Overall, it was a tough hassle to cook vegetarian vegan dishes for 50 people in the mountains in Switzerland. The closest shop was 17 kilometers away and much smaller than the average living room. So not much to choose from to restock. Yup. Yup. Hope you all love a lot of root vegetables, because that's what's going to happen, I would fathom. Hope you all are real fans of root veggies. Look at the parade of the jerks. Yep, and 2 of you get working immediately. Frickin' biscuits, man. We're gonna have something that resembles an industry in about 10 minutes here. Call me no liar, kick on the fire. Yep, cool. Punch cards. Oh my god, we have a positive integer of biofuel. Sweet, sassy molassy. I'm crying over here. You're crying. Wait. Okay, now we have 31 dudes with nothing to do. Fantastic. Let's start working on the stuff that makes it dangerous for beavers to do things. Hi, how you doing? Please that. Do we need dirt? Yeah, why not? Do we need metal? No, we don't have shellac things. Who made me robot overlord? The colony is saved. Yeah, kind of. Stay tuned. Yeah, join us next episode, pilgrims, where we completely hose this thing up. Okay, I want this to get... Oh, I see what's going on. Does this help us accomplish a thing? It was a lot of apples. Oh, I believe it. That's also a lot of sugar and a lot of fiber, though. So that's... I mean, probably if you're going for a hike, extra sugar's not bad. But the carbs thing, right? The carbs are probably the bigger part of the equation. That would be you, sir. Oh, craps. Well, that's bad. Can you reach any of this? Of course you can't. Okay, we're gonna do this dumb. Well, go have one. I ain't stopping you. I ain't your paw. What it look like? The Apple Dapple police? Get at it. Get at it. Get at it. The Apple Dapple police. Yeah, sure. Why not? I could be the Apple Dapple police. The least intimidating law enforcement I've ever heard of. Or maybe the most. I'm not sure. Okay. Don't do that. Or that, or that, or that. We're gonna do this. Why can I not delete you? Oh, don't worry about that. That's, there. Thank you. Eat it. Eat it. That's a good Weird... Oh, Weird Al's just so good. Alright. Hands up for that. Hands up for Weird Al. Okay. That's good. Yes, finally. Oh my god. Like seconds away from weeping uncontrollably, I tell ya. Tell you what. Yeah, turn on them blue lights. Now that we've survived a crash, let's get a save in here, shall we? Yeesh. Yeesh. Good. Alright. Fly off the handle, light that candle. Let's get this going on. Okay. Are we done now? Yes, it's filling it. Oh my god. What is this one? Oh, you jerk chicken. Why? What is... No, stop. Why? No. Oh. Whatever? Ugh. I want all the holes filled, damn it. Get this out of here. Oh, yeah. Weird Al is the champ. I don't know all the lyrics, but, like, I know. I could probably figure out some Weird Al lyrics in a hurry. In a little scurry hurry in a hurry. Okay. Please this. We're almost done with this. Mein Gott. Yeah, bubba dubba dubba. Okay, there's that. This gets thered. We'll do we'll start from scratch. I don't care. We'll start from complete, just fill it all in. Don't mind me having a very minor hemorrhage after that whole fiasco. So I want to be able to come in here and cut a hole for more water to get into and more spatter dock. The problem is all these little gaps allow for corruption to fill in. So the reason why I did this, and the reason why this area specifically doesn't get corrupt, is I cut a hole for it to go through. I walled it off with levees. Levees mean blocks water off continuously. It doesn't flood into anything else. I'm talking in tongues. It might be time to call it. That's fair. I could use a booze and a nap. And then maybe another booze. That does like that. So while I'm trying to get this figured out, when it comes to where's all the corruption coming from, I want to make sure that I have one path for this to go ever. That's the idea. That's the crux of the conversation. Now, there's all these little pockets and holes and crap, right? But now there isn't. So now when I expand this spatter dock, it's not going to be an issue. We know exactly where the water's going. We know how the river flows. That's the idea. One booze, please. Yes, can I have one fun time sauce for me? And I don't have any friends. I guess one more fun time sauce for me. Thank you very much. That would be just delightful. Thank you very much. Oh, port tall. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Robot haulers, assemble. What was I doing? There's something else I'm gonna do. Oh, yeah, this. This is what I need to get done. Yes. This? Yeah. Well, we're in the drought right now, so this is perfect. Yep. Sluice it up. What's the right height? It show is paw. Okay, you're gonna close below contamination 5%. Thanks. You're gonna close contamination above 5%. You're gonna close. Yep, I think that'll do it. Roast like one weed if that's legal here. It is legal depending on who you ask. Hello, fine sir. As you can see, I am above the legal limit of age in order to ingest one dank. May I has a drugs rolled into a spliffs? My favorite thing to do is to pluralize things that aren't supposed to be pluralized. Ah, yes. Good day, sir. Could I bother you for a single spliffs to which to smoke my inhalables? I'd get kicked the F out. That's not even that's not even the main reason why I want that sweet, sweet Canadian life, but it's a nice plus. No stems, no seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold. This is a badass weed. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be an issue. This cuts right here. So how far is right here? Okay, that just rips one. That doesn't give me a whole lot more room, does it? No. Whatever. I ain't even mad. It's cool. Glad I got it cleared out. That's fine. This is not fine. Don't do drugs, kids. Send me your drugs, and I will do your drugs for you. I have too many drugs that need to get done, but also got to get to school on time. Hit me up, I'll do your drugs. What do you got there? What do you got there? One dank? Oh, we have tons of fuel now. Frickin' heck. Yeah, that can't be breathable. That looks dope. Speaking of dope, that's a phrase I use sometimes. Oh, this turns on? Yeah. This turns back on? Yeah. Yeah. Do we have robots? No available workers. We've run out of robots. We've run out of their robots. How soon until we have another die-off? It's gotta be soon. 1%, 2%, 3%. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Can I get another resurgent of the robots? 1, 2... There's a third guy in there. There you are. For terms of stuff... Where could I trim out? Oh, I don't need dirt. Yeah, there's 4. How are we at now? 1 extra? Hey, look at that. I need 2 for this. The first robot... Oh, 98%? Oh, I feel so bad. We finished a robot, or we didn't even finish him at 98%. What were you finishing? Oh, man. The input-output system is done at least by 20%. You've already plugged in all the peripherals at 30, 35. You've already assembled the main core. You already plugged in the power. What were we missing for the last 2%? The varnish? On a wooden robot bot? I guess so. Forgot to varnish. Varnish is just a really fun word to say. Fight me. Alright. Can we get this going on? Can't get all the stuff. We're out of planks. Oh, to right you are, sir. To right. To right. I've been saying that for years that we've been out of planks. To right. Oh, we got workers for days. I have gears for minutes. Workers for days. I have bread for a fortnight. Everything's just time. It's just weird time. Yeah, it might be time to start winding down. I wanted to see how we fare after this drought. But it might be time to call it soonish. We have an ad break kicking off in about 10 minutes. I wouldn't mind to get ahead of that. For a fortnight. Yeah! That's... Alright. That made me chuckle a lot harder than I thought I was going to. Oh, boy. I have a feeling we're not going to be receiving any forgiveness where we're going. Alright, planks are happening. That's happening. This is all actually connected now. Yeah, awesome. I wouldn't think I'd be so interested in building subterranean power, but that's funny and dumb. It's a meme in... I'm sure it's a meme in Germany. Something popped. Oh, we're finally getting to the rest of this, are we? Yep, cool. Is this all dead? Died from not being submerged. What? Oh, yeah, we're in a drought. Yeah, duh. Duh, we're in a drought. Duh. And again, there's no more I want to go in this direction. No, there's kind of nowhere I can go in that direction. So that's fine. We'll just pop it off. I do need to figure out a better way to keep this place hydrated. I was gonna install some droppers and such. But we ain't got the height. We ain't got the height. How do this? How do this? Aw, man. What if? Oh, this'll work. I actually don't know. That's a gosh darn good question. I don't know. Ah. Human music. I like it. Ba-ba. Bim bim. That looks like that. I'm pretty happy with this, I think. Really? Okay. I'll play your game, sure. You just said it was okay, what? You... But... Okay, that's fine. No, I'll play it. I'll play it, it's fine. This is my ad hoc spatterdock. Ad hoc spatterdock solution for right now. Cool. I'm really glad we have these chats. So there's one more problem with this. Is the fluid dump is going to dump it all the way to about 0.9. But the dam is only set to 0.65. So how much time do we have? We got some time. Okay. This... do I have to actually dig it up? No. Okay, cool. What we need here... Oh, we might be... No. Here. Ad hog. Yeah! Sir, would you like to add bacon to your breakfast meal? We don't add bacon here. We tilts glasses. Ad hog. Oh, lordy. Oh, I need to buy a pizza, make the pizza, put the pizza into bed, take a nap, and then wake up and snack my way out of a peach. Okay, this looks like this. This guy. Cool. If we can get some sugar stash on this, that'd be great. Go, 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 go. Pop, pop, bam, bam. Raise this to 0.9. If it spills over, it spills over. I'm not going to cry over it. But that way, this isn't running non-stop. Oh, no. Wait, really? I can't remove this platform now? Well, this was dumb. Can I remove this one? I can remove that one, but not this? What? What kind of a... What? You're killing me, Smalls. Alright. Whatever. Floodgate. Can I not build this all the way to the... I need a spot in. Okay, I'm very confused now. Oh, God, it's 3 squares high. No! That's more stairs I have to build. No, I can't get rid of this. Well, this screws up the whole jams. How do I get rid of this now? I think we're hosed, Tommy. Well, okay. Worst case scenario, I lose 1 more block. That's fine. Fine. I'm gonna kick so much butt with this ad hoc solution. Ad hoc solution. What is above there now? Yeah? Oh, I guess maybe that's fine. Oh, no, that's... That's okay. That's not okay. Is this okay? It's not okay. Is this okay? And then I could put demolitions on top of that? We're in such odd territory right now. I have no idea how this is gonna fly. This is okay. This is not okay. Alright. Pop this sucker. Yeah. That's kind of how this is going. That's kind of how this is going. I don't need more paper. We have 40 punch cards, that's fine. We have a ton of paper. We're out of planks. I don't need more gears right now. Trim that up, thank you. Okay, hey buddy. I know you're here for the extra overtime, but that's not gonna help right now. Thank you. Dude's just dumping the water into an empty hole that's just gonna push itself out anyway. The headmaster said fill water in the hole. There's a hole in the hole. Yeah, the headmaster said we just gotta keep putting the water in the hole. Sargasso is lost. Welcome. It is going well. I need to call it a day soon. I was hoping one more fix was gonna be my one more fix, and it turned into not one more fix. It's becoming mind-numbingly weird. I should have just finished the map and not have to have endured these trials and tribulations. Okay, can I delete you now? Yes. Okay. Okay, can I get some stairs now? Please, 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 please. Yes! I just thought your name was Saramara. That's a compliment. That's a compliment beyond all space and time. Okay. Okay, right. Because that's not there, right? Now that's not there, and this is there. And now this can be here? Oh my god, I'm gonna eat so much pizza. I'm gonna eat so much pizza. I'm gonna make JohnMegacycle lasagna. You wanna know how to make JohnMegacycle lasagna? I'll tell you. Go and get frozen pizzas. like 2 or 3 frozen pizzas. Cook each of the pizzas individually until they're totally done. Now, cook like meat on the side or veggies on the side, whatever. Now, take the pizza, put it down. Put toppings, like more toppings. And now another pizza. More toppings, another pizza. That's JohnMegacycle lasagna. Yeah, straight up. You better be able to get removed or I'm going to remove you from the game. Good answer. Freaking ding dong. I know I said I wanted to wrap this up before the ad break. I want this to get fixed. I want this so badly to just get fixed. Please go away. Pop. The John's Megacycle. Can you eat a pizza? Can you eat this pizza? You absolutely can. The one time. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Thank you, Malden. Appreciate it. Appreciate very much. Always appreciate the support. Okay. That can go away, which means this can go away. I don't have the foggiest idea what flumped up this whole thing, but it got proper flumped. Now hold on. We're gonna do a quick save. Because this settlement's okay, but I am not. So now we remove everything. Cool. Great, get out of here. What I want is the 1 tile high floodgate. Hallafrickin-luya. Okay. Oh my god. They should call it heart attack in the oven. They don't call it anything because you're dead when you eat it. You're dead on arrival. You're not eating it in one sitting though. Like that is you eat a slice of that. You eat a slice of that. Okay. So this has been built to satisfaction. I say that with a very large grain of salt. Like so much salt that you're probably not going to come from that either. Now you can work. Mein Gott. I should probably have beavers, metal beavers do this. You're dead inside if you're eating that by choice. I mean, duh. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, the thing is, you've already pre-cooked all the pizza. You're not putting them in the... You're cooking the pizza thoroughly one after another. So at that stage of the game, you've already got most of the wetness removed for whatever was in the crust and in the toppings and in the frost from the freezing, right? That's kind of the idea. Is you've already pre-vetted it by cooking it all originally. So you're laying the done pizza and the other ingredients, whatever you wanted, you've already cooked on the side. So everything is mostly dry-ish at that point. You could always add more sauce, but the idea at that point, I haven't eaten such a thing, but now I really want one. Now that we're talking about it. But yeah, that would kind of be the idea of it. Cheap margarita pizza, loaves of half sun-dried tomatoes on top, some anchovies, onion heaven. That sounds great. You'll receive no quarrel from me, friend. That sounds great. Okay. Now that is better. That should run 24/7. That was a gigantic pain in the butt, and I shan't wish to do that again. There was another project I wanted to knock out before I called this a stream. Hi, stream. I'm John. That's done. That's done. This is all done enough. I was hoping for another bad tide. I would eat anchovies all the time. Some of the times I could go for some anchovies. But not all, that's not an all the time thing for me. I know some folks really love it all the time. All the time. Get shut off. Okay. Yeah, salty goodness. That's a great way to say that. Just deliciousness. Also, because of how salty it is, brings out the flavor of other things that's nearby. It's next to? Yeah. Olives, also salty AF. You know what goes great with that? Martinis, also extra dry, extra olive. It was like martini, extra martini, with more martini in it. All right. I was gonna build more storage. I don't need more storage. I think we're good. Damage check, I guess. Battle stations. How we all doing here? That all looks good. I think use Pecorino? I don't know if I pronounced it right. Sweeter instead of Parmesan, saltier. Stirred, not shaken. That's fair. If your insides are going to shake it up anyway, I don't get what the stirring is for. But that is a very classic 007 reference if I've ever heard of one. Wait a minute, it's shaken, not stirred. Hold on. The other way. A corner might need the anti-poo-poo pellet metal thingies to prevent the bad tides from killing the kohlrabis. I did understand those words. You mean this? This here? Yeah, maybe. How much time we got? 3 days? We can't get here, right? That was the deal. Did they? That seems like a gross misconduct thing. The bond's having a strunk. Call the bondulance. Having a strong... Okay, this is gonna suck, but we're gonna do this anyway. Come here. Boof. Boof, boof. I know. I know it's awful. Here's the path. We'll get this done and done. Come on. Just kick at it. Kick at it till it goes... Yes, I know, Nico. It's bed dinner time soon. Bed and dinner time at the same time. I'm gonna go to bed with a pizza, and I'm an adult so no one can stop me. Okay, this, and then we're done. Do we have planks? For the love of all that is unholy. I know, Nico. I told them we're out of planks. We got some plank makers making planks. He's not happy with me or the life choices I made because he realizes that me and the life choices I made have directly affected him and his life choices. It's not great. Oh, I think I know what's eating up all the stuff. It's the frickin' robots. Hey, stop making parts, stop making parts, stop making parts. Cool, I'm glad we got to that. We'd lose a few spots, but not the whole frickin' harvest. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Straight up. I knew you wouldn't do me wrong. Straight up. So this is gonna get this in a fast hurry. I can't delete this. Oh, for God's sake, why? No! I mean, this one square is fine. This won't touch any of the water. It's fine. Really. Okay. Okay, Nico, I know, my son. My child, I know. I know. I'm a bad cat daddy, I know. Get this out of here. Boof is Swiss German. You ever boof a snoot? Somebody help me out here. Boofing a snoot? You boop someone in the nose? You boofing da schnoot. Hey, no, don't make me come over there. I'll boof you in the schnoot. Boof da schnoot. Boof da schnoot. Maybe I can delete that once this is built. I have no idea what logic is being used. Oop, that's the wrong button. I have no idea what logic is being used. I'm booping schnoot. Boop da schnoot. Screen Danger Noodle, you going live soon? If you're going live, that'd be dope. I'll raid you. Don't make me, I'll do it. I need to pass out inside of a sandwich that's inside of another sandwich. Touch the cow, do it now. Yeah. A very aggressive children's book, not even passive aggressive. Okay, please, please, please. We got time. Like, we're in a drought right now, who cares? No, I still can't remove this piece. Can't be deleted, supports the terrain. It does, all this does, fool. Solid. Other buildings can build, whatever. Also this? Is this support, hold on. Is this supporting something? No, nothing new has fallen. Weird. Whatever. Sally, no, work called and needs me to do a pickup, so dealing with dinner before I go. You give me the phone, I'll tell them. They gotta give you time to stream. I will mess them up. Hello, sir or madam. You don't mess with Green Danger Noodle. Don't you worry who this is. I'll mess up your face. Cat with a hydrate and stretch. Thank you, sir. Here's of this. And here's one for the Uxie. And there's a hydrate right there for you too, my good friend right there. Yes, they're right there, my friend. That goes up. Now, how come this works? Oh, that's gone forever. Yeah, don't worry about that. Plankton 1 to the plank maker. Yep. Oh, plankton. One of the... I see what you mean. Plankton. 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 We already have Snicker Stick. Plankton. Do we have enough for... Oh. Hey, we do. Look at that. Nice. Sir, consider your services been rendered. Okay. So, how's this working? Awesome. 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 How's this coming along? There it is. Okay. Close above downstream depth 2.5. I guess this should never stop. Yeah, this should get first billing. It's gonna be a little weird to manage, maybe. You can get on that, that'd be dope. I do have robots. Look at that. Kinda cool to make your beavers walk the plank. Well, maybe it's like Spartan. Maybe it's a Spartan thing, like it's a term of endearment or something. So, the problem with this sluice is I want this to stop. So maybe this needs to be a dam. Maybe this guy needs to be a dam, I think. Or a floodgate proper and just leave it at .9. Because if I leave it to off... Like here, off. I want this to get the full meats. This should be full all the time. Yeah, how much is it for a frickin' thing? I need some planks. Well, so much for the I don't need any planks right now mantra. Hi. JohnMegacycle here. If you could just... Thanks. Oh, the planks. So, this is fine as a sluice. Close when downstream above 2.8. Nico, I know. My little man, I know. We'll get some planks, we'll get this done, we'll turn the robots back on. See what we can see. And then I'm gonna leave food, have food, make. Cats can't make food, right? We're all sure on that? He's not all like Khajiit has dinner if you have coin kind of a thing? That's not what's going on? Realistically, something like that is probably good. And boop. And please get. Okay. And floodgate. And you can be 9. You're gonna be like 7 or something. 8 or something. Okay. Call the bond. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this probably needs to be 0.9. Close when above... I guess 9. Like, I want as much water in there as possible. The John's having a strunk. I should add that as a reward or something. Just someone slap me. Boop de schnoot. Tell me I'm having a strunk. Okay, this is as good of a stopping spot as any. Let's go ahead and 23 this thing. Oof, okay, what do we do for a pitcher? Not that. I think we did this for that last segment. I guess, honestly, let's just go to the top. Go to the construction of the thing. That'll be a nice thumbnail. Oh, no. The Builders Guild's in front. Yeah, oh, that's a nice one right there. Like it. That's a good thumbnail to be had. Alright, we gotta find someone to raid. It has been a while since we've raided. I don't have any of my regulars on Twitch. Move to the cave and create an inside shot. Oh! Yeah, we could do that. U2 District, just getting a... I kind of got this shot before, though. With the last one. Oh, how about... Maybe something like that? I sure to pick on Steam of my monsoon error. I'll have to check for messages. Messengers. I'll have to check that out because I do want to see that whole thing. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do the topside one. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that works for me. We are gonna go ahead and raid Uxie. Uxie is playing Stardew Valley. Raid Uxie. My regulars who play Timberborn are not on right now. And the two folks that I saw that were playing don't speak English or have a subscribers only raid or followers only raid. So, Uxie's a classic. We're going to be raiding them. Of course, thank you all for joining and saying hi. Really appreciate the follows, the support, the chat. A total blast, absolutely. So yeah, nothing else other than thanks again. I hope to catch you all next time.